Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. How's everybody? We're back. We're back with Dinkum with another amazing live stream island tour, and we're going back to Pepperland. Oh my gosh, guys, you guys seen Pepperland? If you haven't, you're here for a treat. We got all the videos before it. We had done little clips of Pepperland of people have been requesting just as little standalone sections, and now we're back. We're going back to Pepperland, to an amazing island that's been hard at work, getting ready for this moment, just for this moment. And we're being serious about this. We're being serious. She's so excited. I'm excited because come on, we were blown away the last time we were here, and we're back. We're back, right? We're back. All right. I'm gonna welcome a couple people in before we start. Let people come in, roll in, all that good stuff, right? All right, so let's say hi to Pinky in Dallas. Writing morning, happy Wednesday. Got my seat and coffee early, ready for some great screenshots. And Pinky Dallas, I'm gonna be honest, your phone may get, or iPad or computer is, it's gonna get full. Okay, you're gonna take so many screenshots that you won't believe. Get ready for inspiration. Truly, get ready. Cause Purple is amazing. Okay. Shelly Marie, good morning. Fiona, hi Jersey, Pinky Dalla, and Shelly. Jarwin, good morning, everyone. Sherry Cola, good morning. Sherry Cola, and did you see my thumbnail for DDV? Just saying, right? Just saying. You know, somebody is like photobombing my thumbnail. I don't know what happened. Don't know what happened. Right, Sherry Cola? Suzanne, hi, oh, mom, Celestine mom in the house. Oh my gosh, Suzanne, welcome in. Suzanne, so excited that you're here once again. Oh my gosh, you ready to see your daughter's work, right? You're gonna be so proud. You're gonna be, I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but I know you're gonna be proud because if it's anything like last time, it's gonna be stunning. It's just gonna be stunning. All right, Classy, like always, Classy. How are you, Classy? I know you're probably on the way to work, right? I go back to work today again. Darn it. You know, gotta go back to the real world again. Novohar, good morning, Novohar. Welcome, man. Sarah Deputy Play saying hello, Sarah. Sarah, I hope that you're 100% back, right? You're 100% better already, right? 100%? No more. Everything's gone. You kicked it out. Right? Let's see. Aldrian, Alindrian, hi Jersey, and everyone. Have a great stream. Oh, thank you so much. Lily Nice Gaming, welcome in as well. And let's see. And I think we caught up with everybody. Hopefully I don't think I missed anybody. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome back to Purple where we're doing a live stream island tour. So get ready. Get ready, right? I think it's gonna be amazing. She already warned me that it could be too much, that we may have to come back for a part 4 because she has done so much since the last time we were here. And yeah, you know. Ooh, you love the photobomb, right? I know, right? I like that picture. You know, so I decided to use it. Right, Sherry Cola? We just decided to use it. I think that's a good photobomb. All right, Sindri, welcome in. Good evening. That's right. Good evening for you, Sindri. Good evening, Jersen Chat. All right, guys. So we have a big island to look. We have a big island to watch. So there's, I don't want to waste too much of your time, and just on the greeting part because we got so much to see, right? We got so much to see. I know that's why you guys are here, to see amazing islands, to be inspired, to create, to build, and to decorate all the time, right? And we need that source of inspiration. Sometimes we need that kick, that burst of kick that's gonna kick, and that's gonna make us want to do more. All right, guys. So right now I want everybody on the chat to welcome in Celestina. And Celestina, you can say hi to the chat. You're live now. I like that. You guys heard that, right? And guys, please let me know. Make sure that we can hear her correctly. If we need to increase the volume, we want to do it now. Gamer Dave, welcome in. All right. And guys, as a special guest, we also got her sister. She's gonna be walking with us. We were trying to get her on the voice chat, but she hasn't come in yet. So, all right, all right, Celestine, lead the way. Okay, perfect. Oh, sounds good. Uh, Charlang, welcome in. Charlang, welcome in. Jarwin Rice. Celestina, can't wait to see your island again. I know, guys. If you guys haven't seen the other island tours that we did of this island, you need to check it out. You definitely need to check it out, so you can catch up on all these beautiful things that we just kind of walk by. And I see you change all the bus stops. They look so good. They look so good. Oh, that's right. Yes, I remember this. Oh, look at this. So this is like a hidden boardwalk entrance, like a hidden boardwalk. Ooh. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, I like this. Secret boardwalk. Ooh, nice decorated. I like how the length you made it is the width is really good. It feels really good. Oh yeah, guys, look at this. Look at how awesome this look going all the way down. Oh wait, they can't hear you? You guys can't hear her? Okay, thank you so much guys for letting me know. Let me increase her volume. Okay, Celestina, try talking again.
Can you guys hear me now?
Okay, guys, I got her all the way maxed out. If it's too loud for some reason, also let me know. But I got it all the way to the max.
So
Can you?
you can hear me, but they can't?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, you're a little louder now here, but I, I can always lower my main volume. I want to make sure. Guys, can you hear Celestina now? Before we
Good
continue
morning.
to
Good
walk?
morning. Can you guys all hear me?
Waiting for chat to catch up. Okay, so as we wait for chat to confirm if we can hear, unless my chat froze, uh, Brains here, welcoming, Cozy Chrissy, welcoming as well. Uh, Bayu, welcome in, welcome in. I don't know if my chat's frozen or not, because nothing is moving now. Okay, okay, okay. My chat just caught up. A bunch of it just came in through. Okay, you can turn her down a little bit if you need to. Okay, so now it's a little too loud. Okay, perfect. Okay,
Now they're like, stop yelling at me.
I know, right? Okay, all right, guys, try this. This is about 75%. Does that sound better? Celestina,
Are
speak
we
a little bit.
are we good now? I feel like those old commercials. Can you hear me
I
now?
know.
How
Can
about
you
now?
hear me
Can
now?
you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear her now, guys? Can you hear her? Is that better? Is that better? Angeli, welcome in. A little bit too quiet. What? Too quiet? Okay.
Too loud, too quiet.
Too loud? Too quiet? Okay, let me. All right.
And
So,
Anjali, big fan.
okay, there we go. Okay, that's 80%, just as Shelly suggested. Be louder, please. Okay. Uh, okay. Try speaking again, Celestina.
All right. So for everybody that didn't hear me before, this is the boardwalk that connects behind my early church.
All right, guys. So we are behind the boardwalk. behind the Freely Church that we saw last time. And
So if
are we good, guys, on the volume before I start continuing? Sounds great. Okay, everybody said, people are saying sounds
awesome,
great. All right, I raised
awesome.
it just a tad more. People are saying just a little bit.
So if you guys
Okay.
notice, you can enter from the parking lot or the Frilly Church, the back door opens here. And the thinking behind that was that people come from far and wide to praise the Frilly. So they come specifically to this church. So we have a little welcome visitors.
Okay, let me catch up to you where you're at. Okay. Welcome
So yes,
visitors.
because you know
Ooh.
you got to come praise the Frilly.
Gotta come praise the freely. All right, guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for helping me get the sound. Sometimes this stuff happens, depending on the different computers. Thank you so much. Also, Jarwin, yes, I did lower my headset, so she sounds a lot lower, so I can raise more of that. So that's good. Morning Horizon, welcome in. And I think we're good. I think we're set. And Bayu has gifted 10 memberships, and with that, Bayu has unlocked. Sorry, Sasina, let me take care of this real quick.
It's all
Uh,
good.
and with that, Bayu has completed the next member challenge video. So I will put a post sometime today for you guys to choose which type of member unlock video you guys want me to do. So thank you so much, Bayu, for that. Thank you so much for your support, like always. For all the people that receive memberships today, don't forget to check out the member tabs video where we do member challenge that you guys made me either sing, dance, cook, vlog that's coming up, and more cooking videos coming up again. So we do gotta film a couple more back to back. It was a holiday weekend, so we didn't do any filming, but we'll be back filming more stuff this weekend for you guys as you guys keep unlocking more member videos, more member challenge videos. And guys, don't forget, please say thank you to Bayu if you receive a gifted membership. You know, there is something that you guys should never take for granted. Always say thank you because they're supporting the channel, but also giving you access to more perks and more stuff during the next month, during the 2024 that's coming up. So everybody, please put those hearts for Bayu, like always, for the amazing support that he does all the time for the channel. All right, guys. All right, so we're gonna continue to work.
Thank you, Bayu.
Thank you. We're gonna continue to walk with Celestina as the members stuff is rolling in. And thank you so much, everybody that's hitting the like on the stream. If you like what you're seeing, if you're having fun, go ahead and hit that like. It helps a lot, and it shows that you were here. It shows you were here. Okay. All right. Let me refocus. Okay, guys. All right, guys. So we're walking on this amazing little boardwalk. If you guys see, one of the things I really like about this boardwalk is how cool it really looks. You know, the way it looks with all the festoon lines. You know, with all the stalls, it looks like just this long, beautiful hallway. It's just so nice. Just the viewing alone is really great. I really like how it feels. And look at it at night now. Look how beautiful it looks at night. We got all the stalls, we got all the seating. Everything is matching like to perfection. Matching really great. And like she mentioned earlier, this is the backside of the frilly shirt. So when you come over here, you get to the welcome visitor sign. And everything is just so well thought of. And then we just continue and we continue to follow Celestine.
Okay, so I'm going to turn it back to daytime.
Yes. All right, and then we got, okay, this is the ending. Okay, that's the end of the walkway.
So yeah, you come out here and it's an information booth. You can pay for your items here. And it leads into the island sailboat tours.
Island sailboat tour. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Guys, you see this? Look at how. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay. Look at how beautiful Look how beautiful this is. Just the just how okay, so first, all right, sorry, my mind went over the place. Okay, so we got the beautiful elevation, right? So we scale in, we got the platform, and then we go down. So that is, you guys know I love how people creating elevation, and look how she did this here. So we got a beautiful platform, right? Then we're gonna walk down with ramps, and then look at the way she outlined the canal for the boat with beautiful steps. And as you can see, it's going alongside the boardwalk. Now, this is absolutely stunning. The great thing about this idea, guys, and we just gotta say now, if you have a boardwalk and maybe you've been feeling that is look a little empty, maybe you feel like it needs a little something on the outside. My goodness, do this right here. What she did right here. Look how beautiful this looks. And look how she's alternating all the palm trees with all the glow buttons, with all just the extra greenery. And it looks stunning. Like this idea, but especially using the steps. Using the step, absolutely amazing. Look how it looks at night now. Look at this. Oh my goodness. It just looks incredible. And of course, you get on the boat and you just can enjoy everything. You can go in, come back out. This is absolutely amazing. I really love this idea. Celestina, so what inspired you to make this, like this composition, this whole area?
This I actually was inspired by Benny. He had a sailboat tour part on his island, and he had something similar. And I decided to create it in my own sort of way on my island. And so I had this little nook after the boardwalk, and I was like, well, this would be the perfect place because, as you saw before in the previous tour, not everything for my island leads out to the ocean.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it gets blocked off. So this was an actual port where I could create it and you could actually go along the outside.
Okay, I'm opening the map. Oh yeah, look at this. That's
So,
yeah.
so you can go along the outside and tour all the places that you couldn't get to from the inside.
It's such a good idea. Oh my goodness. It's just, they show you guys that, sometimes we think big all the time, right? We're always thinking, okay, we need to make a port and all that stuff. And look, it's just one little port, one little just dock, the boat, a little canal, lead you in, come back out. Truly amazing. It looks wonderful. It just looks wonderful. And guys, if I see some people are asking, who's that with Celestina? That's Noble Heart right there in chat. That's her little sister right here. There she is. She has fish on her hand. She has aquariums across her island. So you spawn an aquarium somewhere that's not meant to be. That was her. That's her little trademark right there.
What's funny is yesterday I was doing a walkthrough and I literally found a fish in a parking lot spot and I picked it up.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right. So guys, we're gonna continue. So guys, that's if you were looking again for a cool idea to add into your island, this little boat island tour, put the dock scenario. But even if you don't want to add the boat, don't forget the whole steps across the boardwalk just to outline is amazing. Like it truly is amazing. I really love how that looks. That looks truly amazing.
So here we have like a little concession stand where you can get food for while you're waiting, and then you can come sit down and wait for your tour to begin.
Oh my gosh, we have a waiting area, concession stand. Okay, guys, and like always, there's so much. I always feel like if you saw the other video, you saw me doing the same thing, right? There's so much to look at, like not just the builds, but also the composition, right? And that's why we're here, right? Look how beautiful this hallway looks again, like with the new trees, the way everything comes down, the way she got the seating and the layering, right? And look how amazing the layering is on this composition here. Okay, so you got the sofa, then you got hedges, then you got the iron fence. Now, this is something that we saw last time. Her iron fence is all across the island, making it feel all uniform, right? And then behind it, we got a white picket fence, and if we jump over here, you're just jumping real quick. Sometimes you may think, why do you need a white picket fence? Since you already got a fence with the iron. Well, sometimes it's just aesthetic. It's truly look, and sometimes it's just maybe marking two different property lines depending on the story that you want to put on your head. But when you're on this side and you see that little extra white, sometimes it's just an effect and it looks really good. And I really like what she's done right there. And once again, it's all the way she layers up all her items are truly amazing. The way she's burying the flower boxes right here, the flower combination, the color combination, the way she's just raising a little bit right over here and just adding the little flower pots with the flowers. And then at night, it seems like she's already starting to add more floodlights. So, you know, there's so much. And this was just this little corner. Just this little corner. Just one corner. And that's all we're seeing. And it's not just walking this island and seeing the builds that she did, that she's describing to us, but you gotta pay attention, to just the details around it. And that's what's gonna be important. Okay, so now we get to the waiting area, and look at that, island tours, waiting area. We got a beautiful sign, welcome us in, and look at this. Look at how nice. Now this waiting area, as you can see, they're not using normal tables. She actually still using the dirt printer and putting a tile on top of it. She's using the eastern lanterns for the light source. We got floor lights on the bottom. We also got tiki torch. So this area must look really cool at night because there's a lot of different light sources. And then again, we got a beautiful, look at it right there. Look at the beautiful backdrop. So now the backdrop alone is a teachable moment. Because we got the fairy lights. We also got the vine wall. And not just that, we also got a beautiful tree line. So everything on this island, just like I know I mentioned it last time a lot of times, her divisions, her transitions from one area to the next are so good. Like, they're literally so good. And one of the trick is that we talked about it last time is the way she's using the fences to divide areas, and then also using like the tree lines and stuff like this, as you're seeing, blocking a little bit but also giving you something. And I really love what she's done here. Now also, let's not forget that there's even an extra detail. We got the little rope fence, as you guys can see right over here, that makes it feel, because this is part of the little boat dock area, the little, so it's tied into that. So that little detail ties you up to the idea that it belongs to here, because it does belong to here. So little details like that takes everything to the next level. Man, Celestina, there's so much detail in just one area. In just one
I know.
area.
Well, the funny part is this is where I started my quote unquote house cleaning the last time after you left, because this area had all the seating, but it didn't have the flower boxes, it didn't have the floor lights, it didn't have any of that. And I was like, well, this area looks so plain and I haven't really done anything with it other than the seating. And so it
Okay.
started with me decorating this area up with all the new items, and then it just led into everything you're about to see, because basically most of what we're going to see today has been all new builds in the last month. So
Wow.
this area, just the decorations are new, and the boardwalk was already there, but pretty much everything I'm about to lead you into is all brand new.
It's all brand new. I love new stuff. Bayu writes, going to lurk and hoping the storm won't hit hard like a couple hours ago. Bayu, please stay safe. Bayu, once again, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships, and please stay safe. Enjoy your lurk and keep me posted. Let me know that once the storms pass that you're doing okay, all right? All right, always keep me posted. All right, I guess Noble Heart being the hype man, hyping it up. Prepare your eyeballs, Noble Heart. Oh my gosh! All right, I'm just right here, guys. Guys, do you see what I'm seeing already? Sanchales, Dark Tide, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Sorry I didn't say hi to you earlier. Welcome in. Oh my gosh. You guys see what I'm seeing already? And we haven't even got there. I'm just right here on the outer way. Just Wait, Celestine's turning this way, but I'm focused on this. But I'm gonna
I know.
follow
I
her.
knew you were.
I'm gonna trust her, guys. She's this. How can she tease me like that? Look at that. Look at that. Okay. We'll be back, guys. I promise. I promise. But she wants us to go this way. And again, guys, please. Like Pinky Dallas doing, probably taking screenshots right now. Probably Pinky Dallas already took a screenshot of this. Look at this beautiful transition, guys. And this is something in this island that is truly amazing. That if you're trying to always figure out how to make transitions happen, look how we curve and you have another transition, and it's all again the way she divides her areas with tree lines, maybe with the vine wall, with fairy lights, with the iron fence. Always pay attention to that detail, because look how amazing we curve in from one area, right, and then we come down the steps. We get a beautiful division in the platform. So I like how she did this. Like, she could have kept it literally in the same height, but she wanted to add a little flair, and she went down and then we go back up. Even that alone is so nice. It just makes the island feel a little more alive. And as we come up, look at the new hallway that we're leading into. Look how beautiful it is. And look, she's using the gumwood tree, guys. See, gumwoods are beautiful trees. I've been saying it forever. People don't like to use them, and look at it here. Look at how beautiful she did this composition with the gumwood, with the white flowers. It's so good. It's so good.
Much love to the gumwood. I consider them like the original Dinkum tree. So
I,
I like to put them in, but yeah, they're not as full as the other trees, so they are
yeah,
kind of hard to decorate with. But that's why you get all the flowers and the vines and all that other stuff going on.
I know you made it look so beautiful. Like, like I don't know. I want to say this could be the first walkway like this. We've seen beautiful walkway like this, right? How people do with the acacia tree, with the jacaranda tree. But I want to say this could be the very first one that I seen done like this with the gumwoods. You know, just the main attraction is the gumwood in a hallway. This is stunning. It's stunning. And the great thing about the gumwood, guys, tree that makes it very unique is the white trunk. So if you use it right with decoration and put them a lot, and sometimes you can scatter them in a different way, it could look really cool. It looks really cool. All right, let's
So
keep following.
this is my homage to Serendipity. Shout out, girl. You have some beautiful work. So I replicated her coffee house, one of the many franchise.
The
And
coffee
this one's
shop.
called the Pepperland Perk.
Oh my God, what a great name too. Oh my goodness, guys. The coffee shop keeps expanding. It has come a long way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love seeing the coffee shops everywhere. Sarah has been in hardcore mode expanding the franchise. Good thing I'm just co-owner, but I don't have to do the work. Thank you, Sarah. Oh my gosh. The coffee shop looks amazing. Pepperland Perk. What a great name. What a great name. And guys, as you can see, we're going to walk it. Don't worry. I'm just taking it in. This looks amazing. I love that she's using the fish tank as windows. It's something that we keep hinting at James. Empty water tanks, please. Empty, fish tanks, please, James. Just empty, or just water. One with just water. Either way, James, whichever way you can give us that. All right, guys. So welcome to the coffee shop. If you have not done a coffee shop in your island, Serendipity is available for expansion, and myself too. But Serendipity is the co-owner of the coffee shop, and she's out there expanding the name of the coffee shop and putting it in your island. So also amazing videos through Serendipity Play. So if you have not checked her out, do yourself a favor and check her out. Amazing designer, amazing content creator, and amazing friend as well. All right, guys, the coffee shop. Who loves the coffee shop? I love the coffee shop. I love coffee, by the way. Who's coffee fan over here? But okay, so let's look at it. And as you guys can see, one of the great things about the coffee shop is just the way it just represents, right? You see this building, it's the coffee shop, right? You got the coffee shop letter. I love that the coffee shop now is expanding depending on what island. The backdrop, right? Right here we got blue. And then as you can see, we got everything else is matching with the blue. Some of the new coffee shops that Sarah's building in different islands, sometimes it's green, sometimes it's black and green, sometimes it's just black, sometimes it's white. That we're using different tiles to represent the different people on their islands, right? And the coffee shop It looks amazing in blue. The new addition that Serendipity has added with the new pergola, looking great. And as you guys can see, using the amazing, beautiful fence that James gave us right over here. Just truly amazing. Look at the hedges. And we're going to walk all this on the outside. But as you can see, the platform is beautiful. And let's walk over here. Let's see the seating area. I'm gonna go ahead and sit right here. I'm gonna wait for Noble Heart to bring me my coffee. Noble Heart, where's my coffee? She's like, Jersey, it's on the other tables right here. Oh, okay. Thank you, Noble Heart. There's my coffee. All right, guys, look, first class service. I even get my coffee. Get my second cup of coffee today. Thank you so much, Noble Heart. Look. She brought me a package. Oh, she brought me fresh cup. Noble Heart. Noble Heart. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much, guys. See, we got fresh coffee, brewed coffee right here on Pepperland perk. Ooh, they're giving me. Wait. Let's carry the coffee, guys. Let's carry the coffee. We got coffee to go. There we go. Coffee to go. Look at that. Look at that. And we got the Ninja Shark. You want some coffee? Yeah? Okay. No, he's good. He doesn't want coffee right now. All right, guys. All right. In a serious note, let's keep going. Let's keep looking at this. The way it's decorated, the way it's built. And look at this. The great thing about the coffee shop, guys, if you ever wanted to build this in your island, that everybody should build one in your island, right? It's almost becoming a Dinkum staple, right? Same thing like the ice cream shop, It's how clever people are getting. Because you got the main building, right? You got the main building is the coffee shop. But then people are doing amazing things around the coffee shop, doing different tiers, different levels. It's been truly amazing to see. And look at this beautiful. And look, we get to look at the ocean over here. Truly amazing. Love the second level. I see that Noble Heart didn't pull up a chair for me. Noble Heart, where are your manners? How could you not give me a share? She's still holding the fish, but no share for me? Guys, can you believe that? Can you believe what Noble Heart? Okay, I'm going to sit over here where there's cake. All right, I'm going to sit right here.
There you go.
There we go. Oh, now we can all sit together. See, Noble Heart? See?
Oh, now you guys are one person on my screen.
Noble Heart, taking my share too? I'm telling you, Noble Heart is a troublemaker. I believe everything her sister's saying now. Troublemaker. Everything. My goodness. But guys, no, in a beautiful way. The way I do love the second platform. She did amazingly with the color combination, really good. And as you can see, we got floor lights now. We definitely gotta see this at night because every time you see floor lights, it has to be showcased. As you can see, we got floor lights all the way in the front, in the grass, and look at this illumination here. Look at this. Truly, Aqua, welcome in, Aqua. How are you doing? Look at this. Truly amazing, very beautiful, well done. I love the way everything is. And one of my other most favorite things in the world is the hedges. And I love that she's incorporated the hedges here. I just love the hedges against brick, against cement, against a fence. It just looks really great. And as you guys can see, it's just a beautiful walkway all the way around with cement, 3 tiles wide, a really good width for a path like this. Just looks amazing. Looks really just incredible. And surrounded by Gumwood. The whole build is surrounded by Gumwood. That's the main tree. And the white. Looks absolutely stunning. And I can see people already taking, people are booking Serendipity to make a new coffee shop in people's island. That's right, people. I gotta book on Sarah. Sarah has to add you into that calendar.
And I like that you can see like the boat tour area, so you can stand here and you get all the lights and the scenery from the other side. You can see the boardwalk.
Oh yeah, it's just everywhere you look, there's always something beautiful to look at in this island. It's always been the case. Everywhere we stand, everywhere we look, it's absolutely stunning. And that's a great thing, because you buy your coffee and maybe you're seeing people are loading up to the boat and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be late for the tour. What you do, just hop the fence. Just hop the fence, guys, and make it to the tour. See? a little shortcut. You don't go walk all the way around. If you're
He gave
late,
us
don't miss it.
he gave us the gliders for a reason, right?
Exact.
Make a
See,
quick
see,
getaway.
gliders for a reason. Oh no, this is truly
And
incredible, incredible.
and the layering here, I had seen you do with somebody's museum build, and I
Uh,
can't think of who it was, but
with
Sarah also built them a coffee house.
yeah, that was with April Honey on April's
There
Island.
you go, April Honey. So
Yeah,
there you go. Shout
I
out April Honey.
recognized the pattern. I was like, hey, I recognize that inspiration right there. Really
But
good.
yeah, so we have all this, and we have the vine wall and the fairy. So I just love when things make you feel like enclosed, and it gives you a whole feel. So I take inspiration from everybody and kind of build with it.
Yeah, and I think that's part one of the most important part, guys, is I know I mentioned it, I'm gonna mention it again. The way she does transition. And guys, this transition right here, as you guys can see, we were talking about earlier, right? We were in this waiting area and you see this beautiful backdrop right here with the trees, with the pines, with the fairy lights and the vine wall, right? And it's not just she didn't use just that backdrop just for this build. She's actually using it for both sides. As you can see, when you come on this side, then you get this beautiful backdrop. And that's how she continues her transition. So her transition is not just for one specific area, but she's utilizing it for complementing another build. And that's something that, since we started the channel a long time ago, I always say, always try to complement your builds. Sometimes it takes a little bit extra work, but if you can complement something that you did to the next one that you're doing and make it flow, and that's what I say is complementing. So when you do the work, see if whatever you do before, if you could complement it with whatever you put in next. Or maybe it's a viewing experience, right? Maybe because you see it right here, like she mentioned earlier, you're getting your coffee, but you also are able to see the beautiful boat dock tour area, right? And that's what I mean by complementing, right? Because she could have done a whole wall again over here and make it feel secluded, but at the same time she's complementing her coffee area with the next viewing area. And you see the Freely Church, you see the Boardwalk, you're complementing yourself with another build that you did to help the other area. And that's what I call transitions. Is they're hard to do, and you will learn, you will get better as you continue to do it. But if you can always do it and complement one area to the next area, it's gonna flow and it's gonna look amazing, like you're seeing here today.
And I told you one of my secrets is that I literally build from one area to another. So like it started with that waiting area, and then I made the steps going down, and then I was like, okay, well, I want to build something over here to the right as well as something over to the left. So I just keep building out like a kind of like a spider web instead of like secluded areas.
Yeah. Yeah, one of my favorite things, truly, that you have done, even from the very first tour we did, is the way you transition. It's always so good. All right, guys. So now we have a little corner of a beach, and look, no space is wasted in this island. As you guys can see, nothing is wasted. Everything is being used. And let's look. Can you guys spot something that we don't get to see a lot? Not a lot of people use it. Can you spot it? Can you see it? Is the sand fence. Look how beautiful she's using the sand fence. It camouflages very well, but it gives you that little extra. Especially look at the way they're sitting in their chairs, right? And you look in the back, she didn't even have to do that, but that's what I mean by layering. Like, not everything will layer up correctly. Give it a try if you like it. If you like it, then do it, right? But adding that little extra fence of the sand just to give it that extra yellow, just raising up, is so nice. Like it is nice, right? Like always. And at the end, guys, I know I'm giving a lot of compliments, but don't forget, decorating is subjective. Decorated will always be to the eye of the beholder, the person that's creating the island, right? Always be happy with your creations. That's always the most important. Decorate the way you like to decorate and use the items that you truly like. I love her style. You're gonna see me complimenting a lot, but take inspiration of what you see, and let's say you may not like the sand fence, but maybe you like something else, and you can put it right there, or maybe no. But take inspiration of the idea and the concept, and I like this idea a lot. I like that everything is a little the beach is just a, she didn't make it square. It's just a little diagonal, and I love the seating. Nice and simple, beautiful table, a little coconut drink, umbrellas going on, the little sand castle, the little bucket of sand. Look at the pineapple, guys. Look at the pineapple. Trash can, really nice detail. Just by the way, you know, when you leave the beach, it's always a trash can when you leave the beach area, right? Every time you leave. And I like that little detail right there. Some of the little, the new stalls, the tiki stalls. And that's it. Nice and simple. The little ice cream machine decorating also can be used just, you know, as decorating, like a bucket or something like that. They look really good. And this is just amazing. And just little idea. And again, not overly decorated, just looks truly amazing. Oh, and the cooler, guys. I missed the cooler. There's the cooler. There's the tiki torches. Always leave the beach cleaner than you found it. Exactly, Noble Heart. Exactly. And then you get a beautiful view of the ocean, guys. So you can just sit here, listen to the sound of the waves, and that's it. Katie Gentleman is here. Guys, if you didn't know, I woke up to the amazing news that our friend, the Katie Gentleman, crossed over to the 2,000, the 2K mark. So guys, if you're here, and if you never heard of the Katie Gentleman, by the way, they're a very good friend of mine. They're amazing content creators from down under, Australia. Always doing amazing stream, different content, different games all the time, showcasing amazing work. So if you have not seen them or even heard of them, do yourself a favor, check them out. You have amazing, and you're gonna have a great time watching them. And they're a duo. They're a duo. So you know, Katie Gentleman. You know, and they'll teach you to be a gentleman.
Okay,
All right.
and you were talking about the sand fence. I'm super proud
Yeah.
of this hedge with sand fence.
It
So
looks.
what I was trying
Yeah.
I
Go
was
ahead.
trying to do the transition between here. So this was meant more to block off like the extra layer and how it kind of looks blocky and out of place.
Yeah.
But I wanted to like bring your eye upward, so I did the hedge combined with the sand fence, which
Oh.
was a first for me, and it came out so nice.
It looks really nice. I was just about to talk about that when you mentioned it, and it looks so good. Like I don't think I've seen the hedges and the sand combination, and it looks really good. Like it really pops. I really like that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like this is. Guys, how many of you like this combination? The sand with the hedges. Sarah? Sarah, are you seeing this, Sarah? This looks really good, Sarah. Like this combination looks amazing. Especially on the beach, right? Like for the beach area. We're always trying to complement the beach with a little greenery, a little color. Now doing this, I love it. I love it. I love it. And Sarah's never seen it. Yeah, I think this is a first. This is a first. Truly beautiful.
Well, and it just goes to show you, like, for people that get stuck, play around. Like, I tried it out, and I tried using like multiple sand fence parts with the hedges, and it turned out it looked best with just the one. So more hedge, less sand. But yeah, you
Yes.
just kind of play around and see what works, and you come up with interesting combinations.
Yeah, that's always the trick, guys. Every time we're doing whose island is this? I love the beach area. Aqua, we are back on Pepperland. We're gonna make an official thumbnail once this one is done. I didn't have a good picture. But we're back on Pepperland. This is part 3. We're back on Pepperland's island. She's been working since the last time. We're back with Celestina. The other person that you see is her little sister, Noble Heart. Don't trust Noble Heart, okay? Mischief happening all the time.
She's along the lines of Katie Gentleman. She's
Oh, a borderline Katie Gentleman. The female Katie Gentleman right over here.
yeah.
I see. See, we're getting to know Noble Heart. Her name sounds innocent, Noble Heart. But I don't know. We're getting to hear more. A dynamic duo.
So this was the walkway that you were eyeballing earlier.
Goodness.
So if you come from the waiting area down, you'll see this beautiful water walkway.
Look, this is my kind of stuff right here. Oh my goodness, this is okay. See, smiles all the way out. This is breathtaking. This is so beautiful. This is, oh man, this is a beautiful walkway tour. I can see a museum being at the end of here. It's so elegant, so beautiful. Oh my goodness, like, or anything. This could lead to an amazing government building if you make a beautiful, just style building with maybe a lot of marble. With, I don't know. It's just, it's a stunning walkway.
Well, actually, what I want, if you look forward how it looks empty, I cleared out that land. I want to make a luxury hotel. So
Oh,
Serendipity
that's
girl,
perfect
hit me
too.
up because I love your hotel and I'm going to try to do it, but I'm going to try to make more of a like a woodsy lodgy hotel
Ooh,
rather than
okay.
a beach one, kind of like what she made. So I cleared that area, but I haven't started the build yet. So maybe part four.
Yeah, this. Oh my goodness. Look at the feel. You know, when you really lower the camera, guys, and you put it like ground level, imagine you truly were walking here. You feel these massive water walls just coming down. Oh man. I can sit here all day. Yeah, Aqua, I agree. And Sarah Rice, Jer said we need to talk. We need to. We need to. We need to, Sarah. We need to. There's a lot happening here, a lot, and just stuff to do now. Oh my goodness, this looks stunning. Like truly stunning. And the great thing, guys, it looks great both ways. And look at the way we end this one over here. Look at the centerpiece right over here. Again, all of this water. You know, if you think about it as a fountain or something, that water is pouring into here and maybe it's leading towards the sides as well. But look at this. And even if you guys have, maybe you already have a museum built, maybe you have a town hall, maybe, and you feel like your walkway looks empty and maybe you need something, this is a great inspiration for you to build something, to do something like this, to do something similar, to take this play on this inspiration and add it to anything in front of it because it's gonna work. This
And it's
is
funny because
go ahead.
I was going to say, I took this idea, I think it was um, the I can't think of her name. Some Rainy Days and Rainbows. She had something similar, like coming off of her wedding venue build, and so I got
Okay.
the water dropping down like that was kind of from her island inspired. And then I had this long water walkway, and for a long time it looked so plain, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it to like dress it up. And so then I just started playing with like the different tiles, and I started playing with the floor lights, and started looking at this as like a centerpiece. So sometimes you take like inspiration from somebody and then it just becomes something entirely different.
Oh, exactly. I always say that, uh, as you build, as you get inspired from a build and you try to imitate a build, you are always going to add something that makes it you. You know, it's you always going to be, oh, you know what? But I can add this, and then it becomes something different just by adding something new, something different, and it's always comes the case. And that's why we do the tours. That's why we should always, the community should always inspire one another. But this is a beautiful. This I already got ideas, even my own, by taking this inspiration. I got ideas like, ooh, I can make this or I can make that. Like I'm designing a museum for the collab tomorrow with Riley, and I'm like, ooh, I'm like I can add something like this or take a play on this idea and add it to the walkway that was supposed to lead to the museum. So you're already inspiring me. So I can't wait to see how many other people are being inspired because of this right over here.
Well, thank you. And so like this is built so that eventually my hotel is going to be out here. And like I said, you can see I like
Ooh,
cleared out the land. But yeah, I want to
perfect.
create like a huge jet slash serendipity slash, all the people that have created their hotels. And I heard Kent's making one or already has one. So that's where it's going to be, and it's going to lead out here.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
But again, kind of preparing for the transitions ahead of time. So like I already have this built and it's going to come into here.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
then if you
Sorry. Ken, have a good night, Ken. Have a good night. And what we have over here?
So if you come up here, this was actually inspired by this is Serendipity and Rainy Days and Rainbows, their wedding venue that they did. So I took that basic idea and I built for my fiance and I built like for us, our wedding venue.
Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh my gosh, look at that backdrop with the waterfall, with the pine trees. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. This is incredible. Look at this. Oh my gosh.
So just like you, my favorite color is red. So I went with red. I know that Rainy Days and Rainbow and Serendipity, they built it very pink and purple and whatever. So I made it my own. I also made it a tribute because his last name is Luna, and I'll be taking that. So it says Mr. and Mrs. Luna.
Oh.
And this is us up here getting married.
Oh my goodness. This is so good, guys. This is, you know, if anybody's looking for more wedding venues idea, guys, here's another one. Now, and especially if you want a nature type wedding venue, this is truly stunning. This is, oh my gosh, this is so good. And Shelly and everybody, did you hear her favorite color? Red. I don't want to hear any more people saying red. You know, you guys give me a hard time with red. And look how beautiful she did this with red. See, red's the best color. I'm telling you, best color. All right, guys, let's walk this venue. We gotta see it. No wonder she told me there's gonna be a part 4, because by the time we even finish just this little corners, new sections, oh my gosh. All right, guys. So pergolas. Look at the curtains in the back. Again, look at the composition, guys. Is everything, right? And what I mean by composition is like when you're posing people for a picture. You know, it's a picture frame, picture perfect. You go like this. It's just the composition. And look at the composition of this area, especially when you stand like about right here. You know, and everything is perfect. You got the Mr., you got the Mrs. You know, look at the way your eyesight, everything is lit from the peripheral vision. It's going like this, leading you right down center. And that's not easy to do. She's done an amazing job where the eye is going to focus. So your main focus, you know, even in a real way, in real life, if this was a real life build, your focus will be where the bride and groom is going to be, right? The middle of the aisle, you know, but then the peripheral vision is taking in the rest. And look how beautiful, just by standing in one spot, you're getting so much beauty, so much of everything. Everything leads to one direction, but at the same time, if you tend to look around, you're getting a beautiful sight. So you got the beautiful fountains, you got the pergola, you got the beautiful curtain, and the composition behind that. And this is something truly very nice touch. You see how the hibiscus, they just peek on the side of the curtains. And when they peek around, look at how beautiful that makes it feel. So it gives you more depth, you know, and not just that, then you got the fairy light, then you got hedges, and then you got the white backdrop where the Luna. So it's not just one thing or placing two things, it's a whole layer system that she has going on here. And not surprising, we sing her island is everything is about layering up. So it's a big, if you were doing this right from the front, it looks like it's simple, and it looks like, oh, she just placed a pergola and that's it. But look how much space you will need to take this build. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 12 spaces. Just to create 12 spaces deep, just to create this beautiful front. Just 12 spaces deep. This is what sometimes you need to build big, not because it requires it, but to create the perspective, the depth, the effect that you're looking for. And it's amazing. It's truly amazing. Oh, I need to officiate the wedding, the Dinkum wedding. Dear beloved, we are here today in Dinkum holiness to marry Mr. and Mrs. I don't know if Mr. plays the Dinkum or not.
He does not, but he is very, very much a supporter of my island, and he's in love with this venue. So
okay, so then we need to get him here and we'll do a Dinkum special wedding live. for all of you guys. Oh, I don't want too much pressure now. Too much pressure. All right, guys, look at this. Look at this fountain design, guys. Now we got the big fountains, and I know a lot of you are always writing, and it's like, man, I can never use these fountains right. They never fit. They never fit the area. They never fall right, and it's true. They're hard fountains to use. The way it's so big, they take a lot of square. A lot of people don't like the harsh corners when we elevate them. You know, I know that's a thing, but it's always cool to see when people make them work. You know, and look at the composition that she's done here. This is a beautiful fountain display, and not just with just the fountain. Look at the little one in the middle. I really like that little touch, and then the water beds just caving in. So it's a nice fountain. I love this fountain design, and it's not just a fountain made with water bed, but it's actually utilizing the Dinkum fountains. You know, it's nice to see, and the way she made it work, it looks fantastic. And then when you look at the camera, when I pan up like that, look how fantastic. It's almost. Now, I'm going to ask her because I want to see. Maybe it was happy accident. But did you actually make the backdrop fall in line with the fountain? Like you got the middle waterfall?
I did.
Okay, good. Because
Yes,
I
like it
noticed that. I'm
started
like, wait a
from
minute.
here.
Is this on purpose?
It-
Okay. It is on purpose, guys. Okay. Because sometimes you get happy accidents like this. But okay, so the design of the waterfall, I noticed this right away. I'm like, wait, this is a pattern. The same waterfall consistency and the width, the wide, it goes with the waterfall in the back. So if you guys notice the waterfall in the back, width, and skinny. Same thing with the water fountain, width, and skinny. So it's really nice with the eye. Like it just complements, the whole build complements one another. Truly amazing. What a nice little detail.
Well, and here's the funny part. The story was on the other side of this waterfall, I have like a flower shop, orchard area. And I started by replicating your mountain waterfall as a backdrop for that. But then
Ah.
what I realized is that you could drop the water on the backside and then it became like a dual waterfall. And then I was like, okay, what would look cool on the other side with a backdrop of a waterfall? And I was like, should I build a restaurant? Should I build that hotel? And I was like, I'm going to make a wedding venue. Why? Because I would want to get married in an area that had waterfalls and nature. And so literally we're seeing the backside of a build. This isn't even the front side. So imagine what the actual front side looks like.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. Now we need to see. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is
so I built
stunning.
this as a complement to the other side. And if you see, it's a complete venue. We have where you get married. We also have the reception area. We have a place in the back to take your pictures.
I saw that.
Little
I saw
backdrop.
I know. Look at that. Right over here, guys. Look at that. Wait.
And
Actually,
Noble Heart's
I want to see this.
photographer.
I want to see this. Let's see how this looks. There we go. All right. A picture right before the wedding, guys. So, you know, there we go. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. Oops. Wait. No. There. Why you keep doing that? There we go. All right. There we go. Now, beautiful composition for a wedding venue. Looks really great. Perfect. Oh my goodness. This is so good.
We even have a bar.
Look at this bar.
Order your drink.
Oh, I love this. Look at that. Look at Noble Heart looking at. Hey, Noble Heart, what are you looking at? Why are you ignoring me? You don't want to make eye contact? I see.
She's plotting where to put her next fish.
Yeah, she's eyeballing. She's like, I'm gonna put it right on that seat over there. Nobody would know. Oh my goodness.
Let's take a look at the wedding venue at night because it's beautiful.
Man, the bar came out so good. The stall, the way you're using everything, cash register, and now we're taking it in at night, guys. Nighttime. I'm innocent, I swear. I don't know, even when you write that, doesn't sound innocent.
Right? See, now who would not want to get married here? This is beautiful.
All right, guys, we're booking weddings, Dinkum weddings right here. So if you want to get married in Dinkum, just hit Celestina up, send her a DM, tell her you want to come here with your partner and get married. All right, just hit her here up, take your wedding pictures in Dinkum. We got the place. It's right over here. You can take pictures. We got the dancing area right over there. We got the eating area over here. Everything is set all for you. All for you. An easy place to put your new last name up there. Just straightforward. Now this came out really good. This is so impressive. Like looks great at night. Looks beautiful during the day. And you know, most of the time, I will say a lot of these builds look with the lights and all that look better at night. I'm gonna be honest. I really like this build more during the day. I think the beautiful blue sky, the way the water usually is very shiny. At least in the time of the day that we had it earlier, everything looked so bright. It looked like colorful. It just is really nice. But at night, it looks stunning as well. All right, all right, guys. Let's keep going. Let's see now. I guess we're going to see the front side of this.
Yes, we're going to head out and we're going to look at the orchard. So we're going to go out through the sailboat waiting area.
Guys, can you believe it's been an hour and we only done, let me open the map. Just, we start right here. This is where we started, the little boardwalk. Then we came down and we saw this corner and this little corner. And it's been an hour already. So much detail, so much to see. Oh my goodness.
So if you remember last time on the left-hand side, we have that, the garden in the middle with the lookout.
Yeah. All right,
and then this
yes,
is
okay.
my orchard.
Honey pie orchard. All right.
So again, Beatles themes.
Yeah. Okay, something that I did want to remind people, if you never seen the previous tours of her, you know, one of the things that makes her islands very uniform is that she has the same distance from sidewalk to iron fence. So it's something that is throughout her island that makes it uniform, that also help the transition from one area to the next. So when we walk in the island, especially from the roads, and you see the sidewalk, you always have the same equal length. So, and it's always very similar in decoration. You got grass, you got something put on, then you go and you work your way all the way into hit your iron fence. Then the iron fence is always elevated just by a little bit, as you can see, like that. And then in front you got hedges, and it gives you this nice feel, this really nice view when you're walking on the sidewalk anywhere on her island. As you can see, the same over here, equal lengths. When you come over here, and the good thing, after the equal lengths, you do little different decoration, but throughout her island, you're always gonna have the same amount of distance, and the iron fence is always elevated. And I just wanted to make a point of that for the new people that are watching this, why her island feels so uniform. It always feels like proportion, everything's equal. That's one of her tricks, and she mentioned it in past videos about how she makes that work. And I just wanted to mention it again because it's so important, because one of the really uniqueness of her island is you could really walk her whole island on the sidewalk before you go inside anywhere, and it's always so beautifully just decorated. And look at just the backdrop from just the sidewalk. Look at this, just the way everything looks. You see all the purple trees, you see the distance, you see the pines where we saw the waterfall. Like even the viewing from the sidewalks as you pan around, look, and you can see throughout her island. Look how beautiful this is. And then when you're looking, sometimes you see, what is that building? That looks like a building. That looks that. What's that way up here? Look, we see a bridge way over there. All of that, and it's just truly incredible what she's done. All right.
So my formula is I do 3 for the road, 2 for the sidewalks, and then it's 4 for the grass area, and then the 5th one is the iron fence raised up. So it's always going to be that throughout the island. It's going to have 2 for the actual sidewalk, 4 for the
Yeah,
grass area,
there you
and
go.
then the fifth is the iron fence raised up.
All right, guys, you wrote that down, right? And you don't have to use her formula, but if you keep a formula like that throughout your island, if you're looking for that uniform, it's gonna feel incredible like that. Now, I'll be honest, guys. I'm gonna be honest. When you stand over here and you see on the left corner, you see the waterfall mountain over there. Isn't that cool? Like seriously, like we were just over there, but look how it looks from far away, just peeking out of the distance, and you see that water falling down. Isn't that just so cool? I really like how that looks from just standing right here. It looks incredible. Okay. All right, guys. Sorry, my control just kind of froze on me. So let me see if I can reset it real quick. There we go. All right. All right, there we go. No, that's not working. Why isn't that? Sorry, guys. Let me reset my controller real quick. It's acting up on me. All right, Celestine, I'll let you explain what we're seeing, and then I'll start working it very soon.
So, as is tradition in this game and even in Animal Crossing, everyone builds their fruit tree orchard. So, originally, the layout I was inspired by Reaps, and then I added a bunch of stuff. I don't remember who was the creator that originally did the steps going up, but that is classic, and I added those. I recently added floor lights, so this is all lit up at night. So every tree has its own line, and then you can buy or pick the fruits yourself. And
I like that.
at the very back, we have a market, so you can pick your own fruit at $10 a bag, or you can buy some that are already crated and boxed up.
Okay, I see. I like the little building with the pergola in the front. Oh man, looks so nice. Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. Look at the little market, guys. And I love all the crates. Look at this. It looks so good with all the crates just everywhere. I like how she did the elevation just to make it feel more. I really like that. Really like that. And now adding all the new boxes. Thank you, James, for the boxes, by the way, James. Really great
Love
item.
them.
And then you can put crates on top of the boxes. Come on. I mean, just little things like that. Look at the beautiful detail.
One of
And
the
look,
one of the things I learned that I love is you can put a box on a box, so it looks like a stack of boxes,
yes. And then you
which is a
can
very
also
cool
put it
feature.
like a little sideways to the box, so it looks like you're stacking in different ways. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. The bulletin board, guys. See, told you guys. Bulletin boards. Add them to different builds. It looks incredible. Oh my goodness. Just, I really like the ways. Look at this little building, guys. Looks nice and simple, straight to the point. But look how nice it's made. I really like this little extra, little higher roof right here. This is such a nice detail to add to this little building right over here, matching very well with the pergola. And as you guys can see, she's using one of the dirt path, the little rocky path that looks really good for this area, even for the market. It makes it because a lot of people walk, so grass can't grow anymore. So many people walk, so it's just now dirt. And I think I love this a lot. And then again, look at how beautiful she has framed everything. So if you look in the back, look at that beautiful framework back there. We got all the bananas trees, and in between the banana, we got pineapple. I mean, isn't that cool? It just gives you that little extra yellow in the background between all the green. The white picket fence looks really good in here. I always find the white picket fence hard to use, and she's using it here like a master, like a pro. Like it belongs here, and it looks really good. And I've seen the white picket fence used more around areas like this, and I think it really suits. It gives it that cozy extra vibe, and I really like that a lot.
And like you said, it's interesting because I still use the iron fence and the hedges. And trust me, my brain is sometimes like, oh, is this too much? Is it overkill? But I really do like to define areas. And the white picket fence does that for me. Like it separates it. Like to me, the iron fence and the hedges are the street fences per
Yeah.
se. And then this contains the orchard. So again, don't be afraid to play with layers of fences, even if you're like, oh, I think it's too much. It really does define an area.
And guys, as you guys can see here, she's using a table, the rattan table, so she can put more of these beautiful fruit boxes and the crates all over. And as you guys can see, I walk underneath the orchard because I really you guys wanted you to feel what it looks like. And as you can see, like if I stand right here, we see in the barrels, we see in front the crates in the floor with the fruit. Also, we see in the steps leading to different fruit trees, because in real orchards, that's what they have, right? They use steps to get in, harvest, and then they got the step, move it to the next tree, and they do that. Barrels everywhere. The wheelbarrow in the background looks really nice, really good to see. Item that people don't get to use much anymore, but I love seeing it in this build, especially on builds like this. It looks really nice.
Yeah, and we have some that are the flower pot ones that have the dirt and some that are just the regular wheelbarrow. And again, if we change the time to at night, it's lit up. I did the floor lights to kind of give it some ambiance at night.
Look at the ambience, guys. It looks so nice. The floor lights, the floor light has added so much more value to our builds, especially at night, to give you that extra glow. And it's just so soft that it's nice. It, look at that. Look at that. Truly beautiful. Nice and
And
calm and relaxing.
as always, I always do multiple entrances and exits. And so if you go off to either the left or right, when you go through the middle, you can go back to the waiting area and you can enter here. And on the other side, you can get to the market. So we're going to go out the front where we came in, but then we're going to go over to the market next door.
All right, going to the market.
And again, the market may look very familiar to you, Jersey.
Oh my goodness. Let's see what we got.
In keeping with the Beatles theme, this is called the Day Tripper Market.
Day Tripper Market. Oh my goodness. Look. Oh man, look at that. Just like always, we gotta take in the front, right? Before we go in, we gotta take the composition, introducing us to the market. And like always, look at how beautiful. She utilized, as we seen through her previous island tours, the way Celestina uses the signs, right? Just for writing, for storytelling, to give you pricings, just or to represent the area. It's always on point. It's always on point. And look at the center. Look the way she's using here. And again, everything is about the layers. You have heard her many times explaining it herself now. And again, bench. Then you got the flower boxes, right? Look at the red, the beautiful red right next to it. Everything is just blending with each other. And then you got the hedges. Then she put the sign, and it is great because it hides part of the sign. It hides the legs, just enough. And then you get the famous iron fence that is at the right distance in every time. And it just works out great. Everything is so beautiful and well thought out. Suzanne, mom of Celestina, you should be so proud. So proud. It's amazing what your daughter creates. It's so well thought out, so well done. It's just hours and hundreds of hours, but just amazingly stunning. And then we get to the market. Oh my goodness. Look how beautiful. And again, look at the backdrop, guys. You see the mountain, the waterfall. And this is what I mentioned earlier, guys. When you make a build, if somehow it can complement another build, and look how she's doing this market, but it also utilizing the waterfall mountain in the backdrop, truly amazing. Oh, Noble
Yeah.
Heart, that's so sweet.
What'd she say?
She wrote, "We're so proud of her, not just for her island, but for her beautiful self."
Aw, thank you, Noble Heart. You're so sweet.
All right, guys. So as you see in the market, beautiful market. We got some books for sale right over here. Beautiful building structure. I love the clutter in this market. You know, it's nice and precise. I like all the colors. I like the crates representing some of the fruits. Like you got your red, you got your blue, and your blue crate. I like the mix match. Like, oh, we got some blue in front of the red and red in front of the blue. I really like those little touches right there. You know, the gumwood looks really good in here. Again, I will always say it. Try to incorporate the bulletin board as much as you can if you like it in build, because it just gives a little extra, something extra to look at. It's just so nice. It's nice seeing the bulletin board again. Oh, look at the backside, guys. We got crates and just stacked in one another. I love that. I love that.
I
Oh
feel
my.
like everyone in Dinkum has like their trademark. Like you were the museum builder and the mountain waterfall builder, and Serendipity's the coffee house. I'm gonna be known for the crates and the barrels and the kegs.
Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it, guys. I love the crates and the barrels, and it just gives it more to the bill, more to the area. Oh my goodness. Again, guys, another bulletin board, another weather station. And then when we look over here, let's take it from the top. And beautiful building design, guys. Beautiful building design, nice and simple, just straightforward, to the point. But another beautiful market area, and then it's edged out. As you can see over here, we got a beautiful hardwood fence right over here, just closing out the market on the outside, but still able so you can see inside the market. Really nice.
So again, if you look to the right, this you can enter the orchard from this side. So there's always more than one way to get in and out.
Yeah, I love that. I love that about your builds, because that's something that I myself try to do. You know, always have different ways to get in and out of a different build or go around the build. Really love that.
And then
And
this is a parking lot I built that the market and the orchard share together.
I like that because I mean it makes sense. The market is almost part like the orchard, right? You know, it's like two builds that complement one another. Again,
And then if you come through the back, so we're getting to the front of the waterfall almost. If you come through the back of the parking lot.
you know, I had to say you did really good on your mountain waterfall. It looks
Thank
stunning.
you. Well, it came from your video. I just duplicated it multiple times to make it huge. So yeah, I
It's
literally built it along with you, but then I replicated it like 2 or 3 times.
yeah, it looks so good. I love the feel. Like imagine guys, imagine in real life you were parking here and then in front of you you got like a beautiful mountain like that with water and you hear the roaring of the water. Ah, that has to be just so epic. So epic.
So originally I built the waterfall to be a backdrop to this, which is my flower
Wow.
shop, which I call it the Octopus's Garden.
Oh
So
my
again, a Beatles
goodness.
reference.
Oh my
And if you
goodness.
come, this is what it was meant for. And then it just so happened to double as that backdrop for the wedding venue. But this is the front side of the waterfall.
Oh my goodness, guys. Look at the waterfall. Oh my goodness. You this. I see it now. I see it. I know what video you're talking about. Oh wow, you went really back. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because there's the hidden tree. I remember too. Oh my goodness. Wow, you did so good replicating it. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, you even got the tree back there.
I did. Trust me, it was not fun because, you go through a thought process. It's not a tutorial. So you're like making it, making a mistake. So I'm making it, making a mistake, and I tear it down. So yeah, literally, like
Oh
it
my
took me
goodness.
hours and hours and hours and hours to do it because you would make a mistake and then I would have to tear it up and then I would go.
So you
But
got
yes,
you gotta watch it first next time. Then like, okay, these are the mistakes. Let me not do those. Oh my goodness. Wow. This looks so good though. Hey, man, you did good. And then yeah, I see what you mean. You duplicated it on this other side again to make it bigger. And all the extra water looks so good. Man, it's been a while since I built a mountain. Now I want to build one again. It's been
So
a
yeah,
while.
it started with the idea of doing the mountain to be the backdrop for the flower shop. And then I just decided to start dropping down the water to the backside. And that's when I created the wedding venue on the other side.
Yeah, guys, it's always an honor. It's always an honor. I know a lot of creators, a lot of content creators. We It's an honor when people emulate, copy it, they get inspired by it, and seeing this particular waterfall. This is the very first waterfall I did when the water base dropped. That was one of my first video on how to create waterfalls in Dinkum and how to make it feel realistic and making a mountain and having water come down in different ways and and I've done many waterfalls, many mountains in the past in collaboration with different people in different islands. And what an honor it is to see my very first ever waterfall build ever being duplicated in such wonderful detail. And you guys know that in my channel, anything that's been done, stuff like that, is for you to get inspired, for you guys to duplicate, and then add your own flair to it. If and she did that. She did that 100%. So when we come over here, she added a little more into this, and then she added the backside to be the waterfall drop. And I love that. I love that. And it's truly an honor that she loved the idea. She put it on her island. She went through all the struggles to make it and making the same mistakes that I did, but it's truly beautiful, and what an honor it is to have something like this on her island now. Thank you so much for
And
that,
it's funny.
Celestina.
Oh, thank you. I love your videos. Honestly, I do it with love for all of the creators. Like, you guys are so amazing with what you build, and it inspires me to build, and then I add on to it. And I like this. I saw it more as a backdrop for my flower shop, and then it just grew from there because I was like, well, it's a shame to waste like a waterfall and not do something grand on the other side too. So yeah, then the wedding venue started, and if you look, you even see it from the parking lot, you see it from all
Oh
over.
yeah.
So yeah, it just adds such a great centerpiece. And honestly, like, all of my homages or tributes is it's because I love all of you, all of the creators. You have such great ideas, and it truly inspires me on a daily basis.
I saw that, Noble Heart. Can't
I
believe you
know.
ruined it. Noble Heart. She's sitting to try to hide it. No, I didn't do nothing. You see nothing. Nothing behind me. Nothing happened. That doesn't just look green.
Exactly. How dare
Oh
you?
my. All right, guys. So okay. So we took in Barb, welcome in. Floby, welcome in. Eliana, welcome in. Purple Phoenix, welcome in. Sorry, guys. I was a little distracted there. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. This is making me want to take a trip to the local plant nursery. Hey, there we go, Barb. Welcoming everybody. Sorry, guys. I've been like super distracted on her creations that I forgot to take a mental note on chat. Hopefully everybody's doing great. Hopefully you all are getting super inspired today of what can still be possible to be done in Dinkum. So now we're looking at the garden area, guys. So we're gonna take this beautiful nursery garden area. It's called the Octopus Garden. So we're gonna go see it, see how it's decorated, how it's built, and how it's placed. And one thing before we start walking, I want to say, even though Celestina has gave us so many wonderful comments and to us, the creators, and but I want to say, that Celestina on her own right, she's already a master designer. I already gave her the title a while back in one of the probably the very first island tour. She got the title master designer. She's being super humble, by the way, telling us like all these beautiful things to me and Sarah and all the other creators here. But on her own right and her own merit, she's a master designer already. She's doing things beyond. I'm getting inspired just by looking at her stuff. So she's already gone beyond a normal level. I know I'm learning a lot from her at this very moment. I know our good friend Sarah, she's already wrote a couple of times. She's taking mental notes of so many things. So we gotta give credit where credit's due. And Celestina right now, she's truly an amazing designer, amazing creator of everything that she's doing here. Not just taking inspiration from us, builds that we've done in the past, but also coming up with her own builds, and also complementing and expanding on ideas that were created and adding it to here. And that's not an easy thing to do. So I do want to just give that compliment right there, because it truly is well deserved. And look at this nursery. Look at this. This is just stunning work. Look at that. So we're walking on the outside. We're seeing everything. I love the red again. This is why I love this island, because it's all, she's using all the red. See, guys? See? It's not just me using red all the time. Oh my gosh!
Well, trust me, like I
look
said,
this.
red is my favorite color, so it's always everywhere.
I love this little. See, this is small details like this, guys. Little small detail, but it adds so much to a walkway. It adds so much to maybe you have something similar to this on your island right now, and you may feel like it looks a little empty on the side. I don't know what to do next to my sidewalk, next to my walkway. Well, look at this. Look at it's just a one waterbed, another waterbed, and then in the middle. And look at how beautiful this is. And it's just so pleasing to the eye. Just gives you something else to look at. It's just absolutely beautiful. All right, so we keep walking. We're walking on the outside of the garden. We're gonna walk on the inside, very simple. As you can see, so beautiful laid out. As you can tell, with all the hedges, all the fence to vines all around it, with the white picket fence. As you can see, the different green archways on the other side. Then you see all the berry flower boxes over here, and then everything. If you look, and let me lower the camera. Look at this view. This is to me that is so important when we do the island tours. It's not just looking at the camera in a specific way. Normally a lot of times we controlling the camera like this in this angle. To me, it's so important to always view things almost to the level of the characters that were supposed to be meant. Because look at this amazing view that you get just to look at it like this. It's part of the design. It's part of the composition that she has created. Look at the way all those lamps are just in sync, everything just going down. You see all the flowers, you see all the colors, and another thing that you see is the color combination that she got all the way going down. Look at how beautiful that is. You got the pink, you got the white, you got the gold buttons, and then you got like the purple, and then again switch it up. You got the purple, you got the white and pink, you got the red, and then you got the lavender down there, and then you got a little more warm tones over here. So you got the orange, you got another type of orange, you got the yellow, and then the white with the yellow. And then over here we got some of the hibiscus, a little more warm tones, and it's just such, even that detail alone, the way she's combining the flower, so important. So I know I keep saying it's so pleasing to the eye, but it is. It just makes sense. Everything clicks, and it's absolutely stunning. I love these kegs here, by the way. Like, just having kegs out here, what a nice touch. So what are the kegs supposed to represent? Like, just water
Like
to water
flower
the plant?
brewing.
Flower brewing? Okay. I like that.
And then we have our actual flower shop back here, so we have like another market.
Wait. I saw that Noble Heart wrote me. Jersey, look at this Lily Waterfall sitting. Where? Where Noble
Oh,
Heart? Did I pass
she's
it?
trying.
Oh, because I haven't seen this side yet. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Now, wow, look at this bridge, guys. Look at the bridge, but look at the sitting under the pond. It's always, if you can make this right, if you can truly make this right, it's so hard to me. It's so hard to make this effect with the water beds and the keep going down like this. In some builds like this one, it just looks absolutely like crazy. Is is so because you fall in the water here, but it makes it feel like the water's actually deeper. It, but then if you look closely, you see the water line. It's an amazing effect, and I love when people do this kind of stuff. Like, look at that. It's so cool. The effect's so cool. But what a beautiful little build for under the bridge. And then let me go through here. Look at this. This is such a good idea. If you have bridges, any bridge, and you feel like, again, and the way I mention it is like if you feel like it needs something, if it's empty, look at this beautiful composition. Like, look at this. And it's just for a bridge, leading to, again, another beautiful transition to lead somewhere else that we haven't seen yet. So, but again, build camera mode, look at this. Beautiful bridge. I'm leaving this right here so you can take that screenshot, so you can get inspired. But look at how beautiful. She just made a beautiful bridge, and the underneath it, absolutely stunning. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, let's continue to walk the garden. And Offended Comet, how are you doing, sir? Welcome in. Welcome in. Load the bridge and the pillar of water. I thought your shark was jumping out of the water. He was happy. He need a little refresh. He's been out of the water for a little too long, you know. So he's probably feeling great now. See? Oh my goodness. What a beautiful nursery. Now, was the nursery inspired by a real place, or you came up with the whole design by yourself?
The nursery was inspired by Reeps and his nursery. I think it was maybe 2 islands ago for him. And then I just built off of it.
Okay, nice. I love that. I love that. Beautiful nursery. I love like how she got some of the planters over here, as you guys can see. Yellow water vase. I like that she got pots on the floor. Just scattered across in specific areas. Looks really good. A nice little building once again. And guys, the great thing about these little buildings, they're nice and easy to make. As you can see, very straightforward, but it does gives you this beautiful element. And look at that backdrop over there. Look at that back. This is what I'm saying, guys. Doesn't matter where you look in this island. There's always something beautiful to look at, right? All right. But these buildings, guys, if you don't know what to do, sometimes, you feel like you need something. Sometimes making a building like this, very simple, not complicated. As you can see, this is basically a big square block. Put ramps at the walls on the side and put ramps again. It just gives you a little shape. So when you're way over here and you're looking for far away, it just gives you a little structure. And that little structure can come a long way to make a build feel a little more simple, and just to give you a little more something to look at in the end, maybe a little filler. And it's just, and this building, you can go as wide as you want, as skinny as you want. Maybe you want to go a little taller. But it's a nice, simple way to add more to your area. And then again, we walk the garden. And this is something, I say it again, we see her in all her builds. She uses signs all the time. It's something that I need to improve myself. I notice more and more people are using signs. I don't tend to use signs for some reason. I always forget. But signs, like, look at this build. Look how the signs just bring this area a little more together, right? It just gives you more of that extra detail. And again, if you look at the pathing, it's all the rocky one. And then beautiful backdrop again of the waterfall, like always. Truly epic, truly epic. I mean, it doesn't get better. It doesn't get any better than this. And we'll take one more look for anybody that's watching. Go with the camera a little slow. Take that screenshot if you need it, and then we're gonna continue. Jersey labels are everything. Oh no, you guys are 100% right. This is the way. This is the way.
This is the way. Is that Katie Gentleman that said that?
That's the first. This is the way. That was Mistyville Gaming, and then Offending Comet. I don't know if anybody said it before that.
Oh, Katie Gentleman always say that. This is the way.
All right.
All right. So if you head back towards the bridge we were originally on,
I'll be right there.
the waterfall
Let me
bridge.
look at this section over here because I haven't seen it yet. So this is like your little flower pot shop. So they're already planted for you guys. You come over here and you can buy already in planters. Look at that. And again, beautiful. And again, guys, look at that backdrop across the river. I mean, come on, look at that backdrop. Ah, it's just it just makes you happy. Doesn't it make you happy? I don't know. It seeing things like that, it makes me happy all the time. I love,
Yeah.
and another great thing about this little backdrop, as just we're looking, as just for reference, guys, look at the tower, the tele tower. Doesn't that look cool around the trees? It just, I don't know. It makes it feel something that you see in real life out there, like one of those telephone towers or antennas or something. It's just, it looks so industrial. It's just, it really calls out among all those trees, a little separated. It just looks nice. It looks really nice. Okay. All right. So now let's go to the bridge to where they're at.
So, and this is another, like, I guess, piece of advice I would give people. So originally when I made my first two islands, I was very like uniform. So like everything had to be either dirt or sand. I never let the areas kind of combine. And
Yeah.
in this, you'll see like the naturalness of this. It's sand and then it turns into dirt. And that was originally there. I just decided to build with what was there and make like one part beachy and one part grassy. And it works out beautifully. So I know for some people that have, like me, a very rigid mind that like everything has to match and be OCD and lined up and all that
Yeah.
stuff. To give yourself a little bit more like play area, try it a different way and see how that works out. Because this turned out beautiful, even though it's like part sand, part grass.
Yeah. I see. Yeah. And for a lot of people, that's the biggest tip and trick that I always heard. Just work with what is given there. And then if you want to make it feel that naturally, just work the way the Dinkum Island has already provided you some of those natural curves or the natural transition. And that tip is an amazing tip. We have heard it in different island tours before from different content creators as well. That sometimes to make the most beautiful nature, just almost leave it the way Dinkum already gave you the nature, gave you the transition. Just like she said, it was already there. The sand and the grass and the dirt, it was all already there. All what she did just work with it. And then sometimes it just works out beautifully. So excellent tip. And it's so true. And like
So in the
always,
way that
oh, sorry. Like
go ahead.
always, I always like to little disclaimer for people that are watching this for the very first time or the next time, and then they're wondering about this pathway or bridge or fence. So this is only an item that you can get through dev commands at the moment. It's not officially in the game. So if you're watching this and you're wondering where's that path or where's that bridge right over there or that little boat dock area, it's because you guys can see it's a item that you can get through dev commands, but it's not available yet on the official side of the game. So to get this particularly item here with the fence, or if you wanted to do what she did over there with that beautiful dock, right, the elevated on the water, you can only get that through dev commands. And the other thing is it's working better and better every time. I don't see it as glitch as more often like it used to do. So I don't know if James has been working it behind the scenes to try to really master it. But if you're interested in this item, you will have to get dev command to actually use it and to make this illusion that she has over here with the planks and the sand, or to make that little bridge dock area elevated like that with the little pillars on the water. Then you have to use dev commands to find this item. Okay.
Yeah, and it's the Palmwood Bridge, and then I think this is the bridge rail.
And the bridge rail, yeah. What a
But yeah,
beautiful transition.
the way that I dealt with like the sand to grass thing was by like kind of building that bridge and the whole backdrop, because then it gave it almost like a purpose to
Okay,
transition between.
I see that.
And
Oh, nice.
so yeah, you have your grass area here, and then it comes out into like a beachy seating area where you can just kind of sit and eat or chill and just look out at the scenery. again, I'm very much into water, and so everything kind of revolves around water and nature and beautiful backdrops.
Yeah, and I mean, and it's so true. I mean, I'm born in Puerto Rico, so I've been to the beach a lot in Puerto Rico, and then I lived in Florida for a couple years. And when you go to the beach, I mean, it's you got green, 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 and bam, turns to it turns to sand. So the transition is so real in many ways. If you ever been to the beach, or if you ever gone to the islands or anything like that, this transition is very real. Is you're coming, you're walking, and you're in the parking lot. Next thing you know, you're walking to grass and grass, and then slowly everything turns to dirt to sand, or just goes from green to dry to sand. So having this transition is a very natural feel. So if you ever been to places like that, you know what we're saying. Januki, welcome in. Oh my goodness, Januki's in the house.
You can get yourself a little drink if you want, sit on the beach, or you can keep coming this way. And this basically, from here, where we're going to see is a lot of like beach resort kind of area.
Okay, man, you done. You know, I know it's hard, and I know a lot of you are like, oh, I want that item, but it's not in the game yet. But if you ever use it, she's done a really good job using this little bamboo bridge. I really like the effect that it does, as you guys can see, because you see a little bit of the sand and you see the plank, so it looks so good. She done so good, but not just besides that. If you're wondering and you don't want to use that command, you can literally do this build the way she did it, by using other Dinkum elements. If you really like the tone, just you might not be able to see the sand, but just go ahead and use the palm pathing. Do it over here. Everything else does the same. You still gonna keep the palm flower boxes, the palm benches, the way everything. If you like this composition that she did, but you don't want to use that commands, then you can still make it. You can still make it. You use the palm wood pathing. It'll be a little more wood, but it will still look stunning. It will still look stunning.
And then this, I tried to make like a makeshift drawbridge. So pretend it goes up.
Okay, look at this. I like this.
So the boats can come in and out if it goes up.
That's actually pretty cool. I like that idea. I like that a lot. Oh my goodness. Look at this area.
And then if you come here, we have another like shopping area, flash sale between 2 and 3 p.m.
Wow. This is so well laid out. Again, I'm just going to walk real quick, guys. I'm just going to go all the way down real quick so you can see the transition. So we saw was looking over the ocean. Then you get the little walkway for the shopping. Then we got a beautiful like restaurant, bait shop area, lovely Rita's restaurant section. And then it leads to over here. Look, it's just stunning. And again, like always, anywhere you look around on her island it's just stunning. It's just stunning. Okay. All right, so let me walk section by section. So let's look at this here. Okay, so this is it's always so unique. I would never would have done the tables out of sand, but it looks good. It looks natural. It looks good. It complements her beach area, the way she's putting the umbrella. Now that I see it, it's so like if somebody would tell me, "What do you think if I make the tables just keep it sand?" I would be like, "Sand? Like really? Like will that even make sense?" But look how beautiful these tables came out. Like seriously. They came out so good. And they look so good next to the white furniture. It looks so good. Oh my goodness. That's very clever, Celestina. Very clever, I want to say.
Thank you.
What made you
Yeah,
go
like I
just
said,
with the sand?
I don't know. I just wanted to try something different. Again, when you're building a massive island like this, because you see, we're already on our third trip around and we're nowhere near being done, is
Yeah.
that you want to do something different because you don't want to keep making the same. Oh, I'm going to put a hardwood tile on, or I'm going to put a palm wood pad. You have to keep changing it up so that each area looks unique, even though it's the same items. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's just a matter of trying to make every area look distinct and different and give you something that draws you in rather than okay, we've seen this, you know, umbrella on top of a little fake table how many times already. So
I see them. Okay. That's a good point. But actually, they look really good. I guess also because you got it with sand on sand. I think that also helps. I
yes.
I think because it's on sand, it makes it more believable. I really I like what you did there. Again, guys, this is one of my new favorite things that I've seen on this island a lot. Is all these festoon lights like this. Now, this is not the first island that we've seen this. All the people have done builds in this era and this type of way before. But look how beautiful it really looks. Now, what makes it really cool on this one is having all these palm trees. I really love the feel of the palm trees. And it's just, they're all different palm trees, right? They're all in different size. You got the curvy one, you got the straight one. I love like they already got the coconuts on them. That just is also, I don't know, it just gives you that beachy vibe like she's going for over here. Again, using anything as much as you can in the lighter tones with the palm wood and the gumwood, it really makes the beach area stands out even more. So I really like that feel as well. All of it is truly stunning. And then just the way she's placing all the stalls again with all the different streamer shirts and again using signs. And I love these little details like this, the way they're coming off the stalls, right? Just a little table over there, another little table over here with a little book. We got a little bookshelf over here because they're selling books. And then if you look even closer, then you start seeing the details behind the stalls, right? To give you that extra there instead of feeling empty. Because one of the biggest problems with the stalls is sometimes it just feels empty. You put it up and it's empty. There's nothing else, you know? So the way what she's doing here, she's just making backdrops. A really nice backdrop, as you can see right over here. And it's just one level. We got another level going on back here. So when you're looking at it again, now if you take it in, and then if you look at it, it feels full, right? There's no empty gap. Now, this is always going to be subjective, right? Don't forget, designing is you. It's about you. It's what you like and how you do it. But I really like that she made this feel more full than just a little empty or just a plain wall behind it. So I really like what she's done here. I think it looks really good, especially for a little walkway. And then again, the walkway, again, just a beautiful view of water right away as you get closer to the very end over here. It's just everything. Like anything on this island is so well thought out. So well thought
And
out.
these signs I'm particularly proud of because they're very like inside jokey. So you have like hats off for the hat store. You have
Aw.
streamers delight for the streamer shirt. Craft pots, use flower pots. Paperback
Oh my
writer, which
goodness.
is of course a homage to the Beatles. Boxed and brews for fruits that aren't or are kind of heavily loved.
Yeah, I
Snack
saw
shack.
Januki was writing on the chat. She saw all the signs. She was writing in like crackpot, box and brews. I'm giggling. Oh my goodness. Uh,
But and again, there's always multiple ways to get everywhere. So you can go up this way and out the other side. You can go down this way. So it's playing with the entrances and exits and the different levels.
yeah, it's so full. Oh my gosh, it's so well. All right, so okay, so then on the front over here, guys, we got a little dock where the sailboats come in, people get off, they get over here. Like she said earlier, if use your imagination, that's a bridge that actually raises up, so people can come in and out. So all right, so now we go to the next section that we're gonna go to this beautiful outdoor restaurant right over here. Noble
And
Hearts
real quick,
already.
like an inside joke is that my favorite color is red. My fiance's favorite color is blue. So it's his and hers boats out there. We're both kind of parked out there. So you'll
Oh,
see that a lot in my island. I'll do like a
oh,
red butte
that's
and a blue
nice.
butte or what.
I like that
Just to,
inside. Oh, that's such a good insight. See, I like when people do that. You put more of yourself in the islands, and there's a purpose. There's a reason why. I love that.
So again, this is your restaurant, but I made it for Beatles theme. So this is called Lovely Rita's.
Oh, look at
And I think
that.
yours was AJ's place.
Yeah, because I took inspiration from AJ to make buildings. I like how people, like all of us, we're always giving homage to one another, right? Where we took the inspiration, so I got it from here, she got it from here, and then everybody credits one another and then backtracks all the way to the original source. It's always fun. All right, guys. So you guys might seen this video if you've seen the video in the channel in the past, but if not, let's walk this out real quick. It's a beautiful building. She did a really good job duplicating it. Love how she did it, and then it suits this island so well. Like it actually just complements this island very well, and especially this docking area. It has that beach vibe and all of that. And AJ came out of lurking. AJ, yes.
Holla,
See,
AJ.
AJ,
You do good work.
you see what you did, AJ? You see what you did when you started making buildings in Dinkum, and then you inspire me. And look how everything has come full circle now, AJ? As far as I know, guys, AJ, as far as I know, in my knowledge of Dinkum and when we were at a Dinkum and building in Dinkum in that moment, the very first person ever that I seen ever doing a Dinkum building in a different way using the ramps and stuff like that was the one and only AJ. And then things I feel like has gone taken by storm. It just went by storm and it went all over the place and we all started making buildings. It was one of those things that just blew up. But I want to say that AJ was one of the pioneers because I remember watching one of her live streams. I was like, what? Wait a minute. What? Like, it was Dinkum, but I could not believe it was Dinkum. And she was working on this neighborhood. And I was like, wait a minute. What's going on here? And it was truly incredible. And it truly inspired me. And I know inspired so many people. I know Benny, you guys, a lot of you know Benny. Benny was inspired also by AJ. And it's just, and then here we are. People are making massive building for something so small that AJ started to now where we are today in Dinkum. It's come full circle. All right, so we got a beautiful sitting area out here, as you guys can see. Beautiful done. And look at this. Look. This is so cool. Look how we go down like this, and we get to this beautiful, like, fountain area or water area.
So what I was going for here was almost like, like beach resorts or beach hotels. They have like grand waterfall entrances kind of thing. So that's kind of what I was going for, even though it's not a hotel. I just had this vision of like a
I like
hotel
this.
and the beach resort. So yeah, I built these grand sort of water features here that you can look at while you're sitting and eating at lovely Rita's.
Again, you kept it all sand. See, it's so different. Now that I see it, it works. I would never, I don't know if I would have done it with sand myself. Like, it's so interesting, your approach. I really like what you've done. And again, it just, somehow, it works so well the way, I guess if you forget that it's sand and you think it's a yellow type of color, because it complements the palm wood really well. And everything palm wood looks so good against the sand. It's incredible. I like what you've done here and the risk you took. And it really paid off. It paid off so well because it just works.
And what I was going for was like feeling like you're someplace tropical in a way because my island's very city core. And so the interior of the island feels very city. And when you come out here, it's almost like you forget it's the same island.
Yeah. Oh no, definitely. You having that tropical vibe that is really coming through with because you're using everything that we look at. If you really guys, so something that she mentioned here is very important. If you let me get up high real quick, but if you truly, once we did the transition from her city to where we're at, right? If you look at the area that we're on that's supposed to be very tropical, what you guys see, all you guys are seeing is palm trees. And I think that's one of the most important things that you can do when you're transitioning, when you're really trying to imitate a biome, right? And I think this is something that I did try on my own coastal town. I just brought in, everything was palm trees. All both palm trees and just different greenery, but not any other tree. so we can make it feel even more like a tropical area. And I think she's done a really good job here, because most of the nature that you see is all palm trees. And I think that's also what helps this illusion come full circle. Man, so many details to explain. How many of you are learning today? Raise your hand if you're learning, if you're being inspired, you're seeing things for the first time. You're like, oh, this is what can help me improve my build, or maybe you want to see something that you built, something that you saw here today. Like, let me know. Guys, it's amazing what she's doing.
And all of this is kind of like a tropical paradise. There's little places to sit. I dropped the waterfall from the front into the back so that they also get like water where they're sitting.
Nice. Look at Mr. Honey raising his hand. Nice.
And then if you come back this way, we have Benny's Tiki water bar.
Oh, look at it. Man, that's another big franchise right there. The Benny's Tiki Bar is in so many islands.
This is another one I had to rebuild multiple times because I lost it in the save file crash. But I love it. I think it's perfect for this area.
Oh, definitely.
Noble Heart serving up drinks. Come on.
Okay, Noble Heart, I need a refill of my coffee, please.
He comes to a tiki bar for coffee.
Always coffee with me. Always coffee. Your juicer, okay. So she asking for juice. Okay, I'll take some strawberry juice if you have it. Right away, sir. Oh my gosh! All right, guys. So this is one of those famous builds that it's been throughout Dinkum history, right? If you guys don't know, Benny is an amazing. He doesn't have a YouTube channel, and I keep begging him for at least for an Instagram, but he still doesn't want to do it for some reason. But he's always around, and Benny has created an amazing island, fantastic ideas, and one of his most popular builds that people love is this little tiki bar. It's amazing little tiki bar section that is being added on to so many other. Spike that coffee, Januki. Don't spike my coffee, my goodness. I'm in tour mode here. I gotta speak right. And as you can see, she's done a really great job, and also added a little bit here and there that makes it a little bit different than Benny's. But the main concept, the main idea, right? What we call franchise, right? In Dinkum now, like the ice cream, the coffee shop, the Benny, some of the franchise hotels that people are making, their inspiration. So we have this new thing that we say franchise for fun in Dinkum, right? And so this is one of those. This is another franchise that is Benny's Tiki Bar that's been expanded and now landed in another beautiful island. Okay, I spike mine, then pretty please. Januki. Oh my god. Standing on the counter, sir. I think you have enough coffee. See what happened? See, that's why.
Again, you have your layers.
Yes, the little layers. Truly, truly beautiful. Truly beautiful. Okay, so let's keep going.
If we come up this way, then I have a whole seating area on the outside. So this is like the little lounge area where you can sit by the campfires, hang out with your friends, hang out with your sister.
My goodness, Benny, my ears were burning. Benny,
Big fan, Benny,
look at that, big fan, Benny, big Benny. We're big fan over here of yours. Benny, where's your Instagram? What happened? I told you we're gonna make one. Because I was begging for so much. I thought you caved in. Benny, I don't know if you just came in because your ears were burning, but we were talking about your franchise, the beautiful tiki bar that you created that is in more and more islands every single day. More people are getting inspired by this amazing, beautiful Benny design. And once again, it's right here in another beautiful island. Well deserved to be in this island. It fits perfectly. And yeah, Benny, your inspirations are still coming through to this day. Look at this. It really looks really cool from up high though, guys. That's something that I kept saying on this island, that there's a lot of elevation, right? And I'm a big fan of elevation. You know, the more elevations we have, you go up, you go down. It just, again, it takes away that flatness of what a build can be. It makes it a little realistic. And this tiki bar, you know, when you're over here, you can see that you gotta look down with the camera. And isn't that a cool feeling? Just having to look down into a build. Sometimes it's a really cool thing to do. And I really like what the way the elevation works on her islands. And again, like over here, it's just one step lower. She literally could have kept it all the same, but but why not? Go one less, one lower. It's really cool. All right, so let me get back to where she was. Okay, so we were right here.
This area is very much inspired by Benny, his tiki bar, and then this was like around his, I believe, his wedding venue. So it has a lot of Benny inspired area right here. So his little walkway, and I added these things. He had a bunch of palm trees and signs, and I added all the little flower boxes. And you'll never guess which flower box is my favorite in this game.
Let me take a guess. The hardwood.
Yeah.
Hardwood flower box. I know. I keep hinting at James. Flower box. This one, the tall one, in all the hardwood colors. Not just on hardwood. We need it. It's out of all the flower boxes. Yes, I agree. It's so good because I love it as tall, and I love it when you bury it and you have that little edge. It's just sticking out. Now, if we had that in Gumwood, in Palmwood, that'd be great. That'd be great.
Exactly, because it's really the height that I love about the box. Is it's taller than all the other ones, and so it helps to build walls. And if you bury it, you still get a little like edge on it. So yeah, that's kind of why it's my favorite. It's not even the color; it's just the fact that it's bigger than all the other ones.
Yeah. Sneak, welcome in. Sneak, welcome in. If I meet anybody that came in, I do apologize. I'm being a little distracted today by amazing designs today. But welcome in, everybody. We got 43 people watching, 41 likes. Thank you so much. If you still have not hit that like, and if you wanna, help me out and hit that like button, say that you were here, say that you like the stream, and that you love this island, hit a like, we would love for you to, hit that like to show appreciation of her hard work that she's doing here today. But welcome in, everybody. If I miss your name, I do apologize. But welcome in, and hope that you're getting super inspired what you're seeing today of a fully developed island like this one.
So this is funny. This area where we're walking existed before, but this used to open out into the ocean. And then I decided to do a build on the other side. And I was like, well, that's not fair to these people. They no longer get their oceanfront view. So I built them a water wall so that they still had a beautiful view to look at, even though I decided to do another build on the other side.
And the way you did this water wall, it's like the other water wall that we saw, right? It's the same concept. Yeah. Okay, I did recognize. I was like, okay, wait. I think this is the same design. I really like how this little centerpiece part of the waterfall. This is really nice. Just taller, and I like the pattern that you use. That's really nice. I like the framing too. That is such a nice detail.
And that again is what varies from the other build, right? The other build was completely flat across, and so this one I added the height to it. So again, I try to differ things, even if it's the same concept between areas, just so that it doesn't become boring.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, this again, everything's spot on. Oh my goodness.
So let's go down by the jet skis. So this is, again, the jet ski area is Benny inspired with his docking area. Big fan, Benny, big fan.
Yeah, I do recognize the Benny dock, exactly the division, the little wall, all of that. And look how beautiful, guys. Now, this is what we call super elegant dock areas. Right over here. This is the nice side of town that we're on now, right? This is a little elevated, you gotta have a VIP pass, gated community. This is where we're heading now. Sindri, sorry, need to go. I'm off to get some sleep. Had a late night last night fighting with my roof. Good night, Jersey and Shah. Sindri, have a good night. Thank you so much for being here. And then Benny writes, this makes me so proud and happy to see this. Please, everyone, a personal message from me. I don't want to be the best or be better than anyone. All I want to be is an inspiration to the next generations of builders, designers, and Dinkumiers, like I was inspired from the past designers when I first started. Please pass on the Dinkum baton and keep learning and lifting each other up together. Oh my gosh, Benny,
That was beautiful, Benny.
Benny, oh my goodness. Benny, a little longer and I would have broken. You would have broken me.
Oh,
One more writing like that, and I probably would have broken down. Oh my gosh, uh, Benny, I'm gonna take one sentence that you wrote there. You want to be an inspiration to others, right? Where's your Instagram, Benny? Where's the Instagram page? It's so hard to find your stuff. It's not easy. Make it accessible. I know. We had a sit down with you. We did your interview, right? And we know that you're not ready yet for a YouTube channel. We know that. We understand that. But where's the Instagram, Benny? You create amazing things all the time. We should have a little bit of easier access to you. So you exactly what you wrote. I'm gonna quote you. For you to be an inspiration for future builders. We need that Instagram, Benny. We need that Instagram, okay? I think everybody in chat is gonna agree with me, okay? All right. We need that. We need that. Everybody in chat, tell Benny that we want that Instagram for Benny, because we need that inspo. We need that inspo. It's a little hard to find him.
Start the chant, Benny, Benny.
I know.
Benny.
Me, Benny. That's right. See, Benny. Benny, we love you, but you know I'm a big fan of yours. You know that, right? You know what I consider you, right? The greatest of all time. He's my goat. He's my goat. He's my personal goat.
He is the goat.
He's my personal goat. I know he doesn't like it when I say that, but he is my personal goat. And I'm always striving. And really, I really want that Instagram page, because that way it's a little more accessible. It's so hard to find your stuff, Benny. I really mean that. It's so hard to find your stuff.
True.
We need pictures. We need accessible pictures of your creations. All right.
But Benny, stay around. You're gonna love this build. I did an epic build based off a photo I found on Google, and I think your mind will be blown, Benny. I think you will be inspired.
Oh my goodness, Benny. Benny, don't go to sleep yet, Benny. I know it's like 2, 3 in the morning over there, but don't fall asleep yet.
If you peek over to the right, you kind of get a hint of it. But yeah, I found a picture of a restaurant online that I sent to you, Jersey, that just inspired me.
Yeah.
And I tried to recreate it.
Kasa Rosas Restaurant. Oh my gosh, this is a massive bill. That's a big bill.
It took me a week. It took me a week to build it.
Oh my god.
And I play a lot, so.
She Noble had right. Look, she let me use fish in the fountain.
I did, because she had helped me, and she's like, "Can I please fish on your island?"
Oh, look at that.
So I let her put the fish.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So all right. So I'm walking too far ahead of you. Which way you want me to go first?
Okay. Well, let's go through this area first, and then we'll go over to the restaurant. But yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
So this originally, like I said, the dock area originally was like up to here. And after you guys came the last time, all of what you're going to see now is all brand new builds. So I continued the jet skis out a little bit more. And if you look, it opens up to this beautiful fountain. I put swing sets everywhere. And disclaimer, they're not in the game.
Yes. Yeah. Once again, guys, yeah, we do like to mention that. That way, if you're watching this, you don't have to write it and ask me where to get this item. And as you can see, do that again, Celestina.
You can see it glitch.
Yeah, this is why the item is not officially in the game. We wanted it to be, but if you use the commands, you can bring it in. But this is something that James is still working very hard on it. The last time that I've heard from him, he couldn't still not figure out. And as you can see, it's still glitching. So that's why it's not officially in the game. But if you love the swing idea, you can always get it through the commands and add it into the game. Oh man, this area looks so nice. I really like already you come in and you get color. So you got a yellow building over here. You got a purple building over here, and then as you turn your camera, you see some orange. You start seeing some pink on the background. It makes it so colorful. I really like what you've done on that. It feels really good.
So
And
detail wise, I love that. You know how like when you go on swing sets, there's always that worn out path where people swing. So that's what I
yes,
tried to recreate.
I know. I That's so good. See, guys, not everything has to be on dirt. I've been saying that a lot lately. Sometimes, if you look at real landscaping too, around bushes, it's brown because they use mulch or they leave the dirt. Not everything has to be green. But such a nice little detail. She's completely right about that. Most swing sets underneath the swing is all dirt. Look at this little fountain design over here, guys. Nice and simple, but very beautiful. And again, she's creating that water effect with the waterbed that it looks like the water's deeper. It's just such a cool effect. It's such a cool effect. If you're into this effect, it's being done by with waterbeds. And look at that. I don't know. It's always cool to see. I don't know how many of you appreciate it, but it's really cool. It's really cool. It's so different. It's so cool. I love these effects when people do that in their fountains.
Okay, so if we go this way, this area is totally inspired by Serendipity and her condo beach houses that she just created, and I made an entire little area out of it.
Okay. And guys, once again, I'm gonna, because I know I'll get a comment. This little plant right over here, this is not in the normal game either. This is being done not by deck commands now, but by placeable item ID. Now, placeable item ID, if you're watching this for the first time, this is a whole different way to place items. Basically, you gotta use this. You type in the ID number, there's a sequence, you type it in, and then you plan. So there's different people that play Dinkum in a whole different way now when it comes to decorating. And these are items that are not in the game as accessible as normal, but they're in the code. And those are items that you find in, well, you can't find it, but they're in the mines to harvest stuff. But if you want to ever use them to plant them like this, as you see in here, then that's only being done by placeable ID. It's just a different way. James is all for it when people are doing it, so don't be afraid if you want to dab into that. And I can tell you some of the, like Sarah Dipper, our good friend Sarah Dipper that's been here on the channel. She's a great person that does placeable IDs. And she can explain that. Follow her, check her out. She decorates with placeable ID. I don't decorate with placeable ID, so you won't find that kind of stuff on my channel. But if you're looking for something that's different and all these extra items that you can place, you can get all the mining items and all that stuff. It's a whole different way to play Dinkum. But if you're looking for that, and then a good channel that I will recommend you right now, top of my head, is Sarah Dipper Plays. Check her out. She will show you, ask her questions. She'll show you how to do it. But it's a different way. But just to let you know, just in case, because I know I get questions, and that way I answer your question right here, right now.
So, and just so you know, like my very first island, I played completely vanilla. I did all the grind, I did everything there was. And then it wasn't until midway through my second island where I had already played the game the way it was intended to play that I just really wanted the freedom to design whatever I
Oh, yeah.
wanted without spending all of the time grinding. So yeah, from my like middle of the second island on, I've been using dev commands because it just frees me up to be able to just play in creative mode and design and do whatever I want. And then placeable items I just started playing around with, and I actually used Jilly Bean's video where she gives all the codes if you wanna start playing with those things. Then if you look her up, she has all the placeable codes.
Perfect.
And I believe Soho also just did a video too in English.
Yeah. Man, this is stunning. This is stunning. Blaine. Let me see. Some people are writing here. OMG. Whoa. Heart of the Dirt Printer. Celestina is like David Blaine of Dinkum. I love her island already. I need to rewatch the whole video from the start. Well done. Big fan. That was from Benny.
Thank you.
Sarah Celestina, are you a secret fan I didn't know about? LOL. Thanks, Jersey. Offended comment, right? Jersey needs frequent ask questions. A video idea at offended comment. We need to put stuff on their pergola. Yeah, yeah, Noble Heart. Putting stuff on the
Exactly.
pergola. It's sad that the pergola work as the bridge mechanics, but yeah. All right. So we're looking at this beautiful uh, condos or what
Yeah,
are
I
like
consider them
condos,
like beach condos.
beach condos, right? And look how beautiful the design is. Now you said this was inspired by Sarah DPD,
Serendipity.
Sarah
Yes, she
DPD.
did a build like this, and so I took her build, but then like I flip flop because I wanted it to open on one side. So the general build is hers, and the colors and things are hers, but then I built onto it, and I
Oh,
flip flopped and gave it like a waterfall, and I did a bunch of other things in this area that she originally didn't have.
yeah, no, I mean that, and that's the whole point of inspire other people, right? Is how the inspiration will complement your island and your build and your style. To me, that's always such an important thing when people are watching or listening. Is always remember, guys, you gotta decorate to your style. There's not a right way, a wrong way to do things. You gotta play the game that you want, decorate with the colors you want, with the plants that you like, and everything that makes it feel. Because at the end, you're the one that has to be proud of your island, not me, not Celestina, not Sarah, no comment, not none of us, no Ellie. You are the one that has to be proud of what you created of your island. You know, and so I like what Celestina's there. She's taking inspiration, but then she's adding stuff that she wants for her island, the way it's going to work best for her island. And that's always so important. When you're taking inspiration, even if you duplicate it to the last detail or taking a play on, at the end, make it you. Make it you, add it the way you want to, make it work for your island. And that's always going to be the most important. Because truly at the end, we're here to provide you inspiration, provide you the layout, but at the inspiration at the end, the final details will come through you, the person that's decorating and designing it. But this is really cool. So, guys, this is Noble Heart. This is Noble Heart's house. She made it clear. She wrote it in the chat. Uh,
She picked this one because she liked that Casa Verde sounded like Salsa Verde, and so she wanted this
oh, I
house.
see. I see. But this
So I
is
told her she could have that house.
truly amazing. So let's look at these buildings real quick. And guys, again, look at how these buildings are truly modern. I'm gonna call them modern design because it has a modern feel to it, right? And look at how easy they are to make. So if you're watching this right now, guys, you can make this. This is something that I can say right at the back. All of you can make. Look at it's just basically columns, really high. You put ramps, and then another ramp in the corner. Get the right height for the to make the illusion of window and door frames with the black cobblestone, and then ramps. And that's it. The pergola gives it that extra touch that really makes it feel like you got a porch going on. And look at how beautiful. Look at how beautiful. And right now, all of you right now, after this video, should get inspired to go to your beach area, to the tropical area, and add something like this. Add something like this today. I like the little mailbox. I like where you put the mailbox. It's so nice. And it pops. That red really pops. And then every house, as you guys can see, has different flowers. That's really good to match the exterior of the house.
Well,
Really
thank you.
nice.
And then if you head up, I gave this a waterfall feature, of course, in the middle.
I like this. Okay, so this is the backdrop that we're seeing from the other side. Oh, so nice. So nice. Oh man, the layout is so good. It's just so good. And I like how we scale up in the elevation. And guys, look at how we look towards the back, like if you were living. All right. I know. Who wants to live in this community? I want to live here. I think this is nice. All right. If this is going to be Noble's Heart, and since according to there's a lot of mischief going on this house, so I'm gonna live way over there. You see that red one? I'm gonna move on that one, far away from Noble Heart, because I don't trust Noble Heart. She's probably planning where to put fish in my house now. Okay.
She might be.
Noble Heart,
But like, if you
don't
come
touch
up
my
by
house.
the orange house, they have like a whole side fire pit thing I gave them.
Never mind. I'm claiming the orange one. I'm moving on this one.
So again, this is
I
kind of
want
where I
the.
expanded on her original idea, and
Oh
I
my
gave them
goodness. All right,
backyard.
I'm moving towards the orange house now, guys. Unless the red one has something cool like this. This is okay. Wait, let me get a good angle. Sometimes the camera. Okay, that's a good angle. Look at this, guys. All right, this is okay. Fire pit idea, outdoor, right next to you. I like how she did this one too. So we got a wood frame around it, and then you got the brick. And here, that's so nice. It's such a nice touch, and just little details like having a little books on the side looks really well. And then the vine wall to give you that extra privacy, because the restaurants around the corner, it's gonna be noisy. So maybe this is not the best location. Maybe it's too noisy. Never mind. Noble Heart, you can take this house. You can take.
Well, you
that
have
one.
your choices because there are multiple houses to choose from. But then
Alright.
if you go across to the other side, same thing. I tried again. I like symmetry and mirroring, but I like to alter it. So instead of being a
Ooh,
pit,
I
they
like
have a
this
like a deck
one.
area.
I like this deck. Ooh, I like this one. Casa de Juego. Noble Heart putting a little angelic smiley face. I don't know, Noble Heart. I don't know. Because I can only tell count. I did mess up her wall on it. Just counting the past placement. Noble Hearts. I don't know. Your characters always have a scheming face. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
like
And
her
then she's
helping
holding the
dirt
fish
scrape this
again.
area.
And then she's always holding the fish. Poor fish. You should put that in the
Yeah.
water. Poor fish. Okay, all right. In a serious note, Noble Heart's distracting me. Noble Heart, quit distracting me. Guys, I really love this deck. This is a beautiful deck. It's small. It's elevated. If I had to pick between one and the other one, I really like this one. I really like the elevation. I really like the stumps. How she's using the stump right here. Such a nice little touch, And again, the acacia. I can never say it right. Acacia trees. Acacia.
Yeah, the summer acacia.
Yeah, it looks so good as a backdrop for this little area right here. Like, it looks so good. Again, a little more privacy again with the vine wall just to complement. And then, actually, whoever moves into this house, look at your view. You have an ocean view. Yeah, this is actually the better house. This is why I can see why Noble Heart picked the green one. Because she wanted the ocean view. It's not because she liked the green. She wanted the ocean view. We know you, Noble Heart. We understanding you. You wanted the ocean view. She wanted to come out of her home, get on the porch right over here, look out at the neighbors, and then stare at the ocean like this. Just like that.
Exactly.
That's what she wanted. Casa de Jugo. Yes, comment. Yes, that's juice.
Yes.
All right. So resort, beautiful fountain, by the way, guys. This centerpiece right here, and again, this is this fence that James gave us is so good fence, and it looks great. Again, look at the hedges and the fence, hedges. It looks really good. Looks really
and
good.
And this is the part Noble Heart was making fun of me because I wanted to put condo resorts, but condo wasn't the same number of letters, so I put resort. She goes, the resort.
The resort. Oh my gosh, but this is actually, wow. I really like how the sailboats just stick out in the back, just sticking out, letting you know there's something back there, but you don't see it. At least from where I'm standing, you don't see them. So it's such a really nice touch. I really like that. Beautiful composition. Again, the build, the resort, it really feels elegant. It really feels, expensive, like you somewhere expensive. And then again, we get to the docking. And the backside looks really good too with the mushroom. Did not expect that. Look at that glowing mushroom. Actually, it's a good way for the boats to find parking. Exactly. Late at night, they're trying to find where to park. Bam, follow the mushroom. And I like that you left a little walkway back here. That's such a nice touch.
So there's a walkway, and I'm very proud of this seating area that I created over here. Again, just layering different items together.
Yeah, you're truly a master when it comes to layering things up. it's always perfect. The way you layer things up, it's just everything works from low to a little higher to a little higher, and then finishing with just the little peely, the planter peelies is stunning, stunning, just stunning.
But yeah, you have your little walkway, and then if you come behind the houses, it continues where they each have their own little beach area. And if you look across the way,
What's that?
we have a pirate ship crash.
Guys, pirates! Pirates! Oh my gosh. This is so cool. Oh my goodness. What a nice build. And okay, so this is not the first pirate ship I've seen the crash, right? One of the first one that I ever seen more like a tourist area was during Stefafas, one of our Stefafas islands. We saw the little pirate just like this in the rock crashing into an area. It was part of like her river boat side tour. And then we seen other islands. People have done the pirate, not the pirate thing, but the idea of the ship like this in playgrounds. They buried it, they put more sand across it. So there's different ways that I've seen this idea played out, but I like this one. It's completely different than any of the other one. It's out here in the ocean just by itself, as you guys can see. And it's really like all the abandoned all around it, just overgrown. I really like that a lot. And then we got like treasure chests all over here and one in the other corner. It's really nice just to do something extra.
X marks the spot. So if you look at the map,
oh my, I didn't even, oh my gosh, didn't even notice that. That it X, my, oh, details, details. So good. So good. Oh my goodness.
And my plan for the future is to build out on that little island back there and do some kind of like either restaurant or ice cream shop or something that like ties in with the pirate ship.
Oh my gosh. You know,
but originally,
oh my gosh, my cheeks hurt for smiling so much already on this island. Ooh. Oh my gosh, like I'm so happy. This, you know, I don't know. Sometimes you don't know what you expect. And I'm being honest, guys. I didn't know. She kept me communication. She sent me pictures, but not of the actual picture, but reference pictures. And we've been to her island before, so I knew we were gonna be in for a treat, right? But you never know what you're gonna expect. You never know what you're gonna see. And oh man, sometimes tours like this, they make me. I'm always smiling. I already feel it. Like my muscles are tired of too much happiness, too much joyness. It's just too much of joy. It's just so much.
And like for me, the inspiration originally came from Soho when she did her little, I don't know, she had some kind of game going, and one of the things was this crashed up boat. And I was like,
oh, her scavenger hunt. Yeah, I did that. I did that. Yeah, I took part of that, at least in one of them.
Yeah, so and then I just built this waterfall back here because I felt like it was too plain. So, you know, I got to have my water features.
No, it's a nice drop. I like this. I like what you did here. And this is great for anybody that just wants to be... This is a fun little build, guys. It doesn't have to be... The great thing, guys, if you look at your Dinkum maps, you know, you got all this... Sometimes you got big islands already made in the outside. So go ahead and pick out one of those islands and make something like this just for fun. You don't have to worry about transition. You don't have to worry incorporate it anywhere in your island. Just for fun, bam, you just add it, and that's it. And you know, it's just a fun little build, and sometimes it's fun to make that. Nothing, just make it chaotic, make it fun. It's a good way to go. Flo B likes it. Flo B, Flo. I like that, Flo. I like that. Oh, look at the lighthouse.
Yeah.
We got a lighthouse. Yeah. We have a lighthouse.
Okay. Singing it. I'm going to vote for that as the member song. You're going to sing.
Oh, my. I love seeing lighthouse to this day. You know, I'm going to be honest. I really thought, because we've been building lighthouse for so long, I really thought Not because there was a hint, but I really thought James, because it's summer update, that he was gonna give us a lighthouse building. I don't know why. I like, because people love to build them. People love to put them on the island. It's such a good idea as a normal building, even without an NPC, just a building that James could have designed and let us had a lighthouse. But since he didn't give us that, I still feel honored that people still build lighthouses and take their own spin on it and their own inspiration, and they add things here and there. And it's always great to see the lighthouse. Uh, so yeah, so look how beautiful that looks. Okay, where she? Oh, there she
Agreed.
is. Okay.
So again, this is like with serendipity. I decided to take her general build, and then I added between all the little houses like designs, and so they each kind of have their own either fountain or tree or something designed in
Yeah,
between them.
that's something that I really like that you did. It's like, it's courtyards. This reminds me more like a little courtyard in between buildings, especially in the Spanish community. And coming from Florida, coming from Puerto Rico, it's something very popular. When people do little courtyards in between buildings or in between apartments and stuff like that, it's kind of like a shareable yard or community area, and they host or they both share it, and that's what this little area reminds me of, and I really like the feel of it. And this is a nice touch. The way you put this little sitting area back here. This is a really nice
Yep.
touch, by the way, guys. This is simple, and that's the craziest thing. Sometimes the simple details is, to me, they're the most amazing, because you may think that you may not need this here. You may want to keep it open so you can walk, but it actually complements the view, because if you look at it from right here, you can tell is to sit down and taking the ocean view, right? It's just so nice, and it complements the fountain. It's so way laid out, like anything that she's done. Is look at the fountain, the chairs, then the umbrella is right in the middle, so it's all framing. She framed this so well, so well.
And yeah, and if you sit back here, then you get the view of either the pirate ship, or you can look on the other side. You see the lighthouse.
Yeah. And also, when you look towards back to the resort area, look at that.
Yes.
So good, so
And
good.
then if you continue this way, I'm super proud. One of the inspo pictures I sent you was of a tiki bar. So this was the tiki bar build that I built from that inspiration photo.
Look at this. It's amazing how you guys keep coming up with more tiki bar ideas. Oh man, I love this. I love this. Oh my goodness. And like always,
so-
one way in, get out. That's nice.
Exactly. You can basically attack it from any end. And then I love these new beach chairs and the iron table that he added, and it makes a perfect seating area for outside the tiki bar.
Oh my gosh, this is perfect. You getting here? This is a nice picture right here, guys. I'm here with the bartender of the new tiki area. We serve coffee on this particular stall. We serve coffee. You want some ninja coffee? Come over here. I'll serve you some coffee. All right.
Ninja coffee. So yeah, this is my favorite table.
Oh
just
man,
feel
what
like
a
it's-
view.
Ocean and
Oh,
view,
yeah. Oh, this is.
and
It's funny. You would think the palm tree will be in the way, but it's not. It actually looks really good. It just gives you something. Gives you a little something. Gives you a little shade going on. You spin to the other side. Beautiful corner. All right, they're all jumping. They're all jumping. All right, let's
yeah.
go.
And so then I did use your video to help build this, but man, I could not recreate your rocks to save my life. So this, I was like, oh, it'll take me 2 nights. It's going to be one day I'm going to build it. The next day I'll do the rocks. It took me like a week to finish this lighthouse, and I'm still not 100% happy with the rocks, but it was the best I could do. But yeah, the rocks, man, they were killer.
I remember building that video in the rocks, and yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, I mean the rocks they look really good. I mean, it's just preference. I mean, but what you got here
Yeah.
looks amazing. It looks really good. you done a really good job. Oh my goodness. And you even got the bugs crashing into the lighthouse. Really nice
Yeah.
touch. No, you did really good. This looks amazing. I love this.
Well, thank you again. Many hours were spent trying to like come up with one that I liked. I was like, I don't know how he did the rocks. I just can't. And usually I'm good at like counting and like, no, I could not. I was like, I'm just gonna
Oh
have
my
to do my
goodness.
own. I tore it down so many times.
I mean, you saw my video. My video was in a spiel bill, so it do took me forever.
Yeah.
And like I always, I'm very picky in details like that. So yeah, I just kept going and going and going and going. And I think if I remember right, I had the same feeling when I was creating that video. I was like, oh, this is gonna be easy. I'm gonna just create a rock formation, and it's gonna take me just a moment. And then I was there for hours just trying to create a rock formation.
Exactly.
I
So
really
again,
like
another one of the,
I really like the
go
back of
ahead.
the buildings. This little extra door. I noticed in the
That
other two. I just didn't mention it in the video, but it looks really good. And I like with the ramps. It gave that ramp on the top. I think that's what made the trick for these little back doors to look a little more realistic. I think the ramp was a really nice touch on the top.
well, that's all serendipity. The build is for the buildings were hers, and then all the decor is a combination of some of her decorations and then my builds. And again, I'm really proud of this like courtyard area between the two buildings,
Yeah,
doing a little rock, doing a little plants, little trees.
and I like that they're all different. You got like different feels in each of the courtyards, so that's really good. Really good. So who's moving? Who's moving in into the blue or the white home right next to the tiki bar? Raise your hand. Who's gonna pick those? Easy access.
And
Oh
then
my
if
god.
you come to the other side of the yellow house back by the swings,
Oh, by the swing. Okay.
yellow has a barbecue. Nice. If you like to BBQ. So again, I sent you those inspo photos. There was like a tiki bar bike thing, and I decided to replicate that here.
Oh, oh my gosh! Look at the bike. Oh, man, I didn't even notice the bike there earlier. Oh, that's cool. Piña coladas.
So
Oh, and
yeah,
look
we
at all
have
the
the off.
pineapples in the back. Oh my gosh. Ah,
So
what
for
a
all our
detail. Oh,
drinkers, you have this,
I
and for
love
the
that.
Jerseys who don't like to drink, you have your coconut and pineapple juice.
There we go. This is where I belong, right here. See, and I can drive safe home. Oh my gosh, the little, I noticed the pineapple in the floor right away, and then I was looking, and then it's almost subtle, but and then when you notice, and there's the pineapple craze in the back, and I like that she matched the drink, the color of the drink, so that's really well, and the coconut. Oh my gosh. Oh my
So and I
gosh.
even built like a little deck here that you can just kind of walk behind it and again enjoy the water. I'm all about the view, so
Okay, so in my end, the deck is underwater, so it did
oh,
glitched
is
out.
it? Oh,
Yeah, because I
oh,
was
it
like,
did
wow,
glitch,
she's
yeah.
flying up top of there. Yeah, for me, it's just water, but I see the deck, but it did glitched out. And guys, this is why this particular bridge is not in the game. Because for some other people, for her, it wasn't
Yeah.
glitching out. In my end, it's glitching out. So on her end, this deck will be on top. So when you use this item, if you want to use it, I'll disclaimer once again, it can glitch out sometimes for other people, especially on
Yeah.
multiplayer is where they're having the most trouble. And for me right now, I can't see it. I'm swimming right now. But for her,
Yeah.
she
So for
was
me it's the
flying.
ledge, yeah.
Yeah, for
Oh,
me
for
and for Noble Hearts on the water. All right, guys. So we're about to hit the Casa Rosas restaurant. So this is the last build of today. As we warned you, we were not gonna be able to finish. We're gonna hit that 3 hour mark in uh, after we finish it. So we'll go a little over 3 hours. I do keep the island tours more in the 3 hour range. That way they're not so over and long. And I know I'm gonna come back. So this is the build we're gonna end the island tour today with this one right here. So let's see what she has for us today on this one.
so this I am really, really, really proud of. One is because I literally just I looked for like a beach restaurant and it is called Casa Rosas. That was the name of the restaurant in the picture.
Oh,
And
okay.
the build was so beautiful and so elaborate. I'm like, I bet I could try to recreate that. And the reason why I'm so proud is because you see, I take a lot of inspiration from people. So for
Yes.
me to be able to do an original build with no inspiration from anything other than a photo, I floored myself. And again, this is, I feel like Benny would love this build, but this is all entirely just by looking at a photo that I found online.
I love that. I love that. An original, just her, Celestina's build, inspired by a real life place. So that also tells you something. I love that. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, guys. So we're walking in to this amazing restaurant. We got steps. We got archways. So the archways, what they represent? More doors, more windows.
It's a combination of both, because if
Okay.
you look at the inspo photo I gave you, yeah, it has like arched windows. And so literally where they had arched windows, I put the little arches, and I tried to replicate as best as I could. I don't know, is there any way that you can show that photo or no?
Yes. If you give me a moment, guys. Let me. I had to go to my Discord first. Let me find the picture.
And see if you can show
Da-da-da.
it, because that might help people to see what I was trying to recreate. I will say the one sad part I had is the height limitations, because eventually I ran out of height, and so I
Yeah.
couldn't do the top part the way I really wanted it to. I had to kind of do makeshift things because you're only allowed to build so high.
Okay, that's the other one. I don't want to show that one, but I can
Yeah, we
show
just
this
want
one.
the
Okay.
restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm going to save that other one for, because that's going to be the next part. All right, let me bring this here and here. Oh, why does it come out so small? Can I zoom in? Let's see. Okay, so it won't let me do it. Okay, if I zoom in, it looks. All right, so I just leave it like that for now. Okay, let me change it to, I believe it's this one, right? There we go. All right, guys, so this is the inspiration right here. This is the building that we're about to see. So you see the archway. So those are definitely windows. As you can see, we got the front that we walked in. So you see the gate. So we're going to break down this picture real quick. So when we walk the build, you guys can see it. So as you can see, we got the roofing where she's using the pergolas. So that's really cool. The umbrellas, of course, the table seating. You saw where we came in, the steps. You already see in the second level where we were kind of standing just in a moment. So you see that on the other side. You see the second tier over here. The roofing looks really cool. So we want to see how she managed to pull that off. And then the decoration with the palm trees and all that. This is a really cool building design. You were completely right when it came to building design. This is really cool.
Yeah, it's so if you see like in the photo, some of these are like archway doors. And so I tried to recreate it, because if you like zoom in, and of course, obviously, you probably can't where you're at, but there was like a bench under here. So I did a pergola and I put a bench underneath,
Okay. All right, so
and
let's
I
go ahead.
created that like that little archway.
Okay. All right, so we're back. Let me. Okay.
Oh yeah, I tried to
There we go.
recreate the little arch doorway, and I obviously you can't put anything underneath, so I put it behind.
Yeah, and that illusion works out so good because it does feel like the bench is still under the pergola. So that's really cool. I love that.
And then these are still kind of representing the doorway arches that were in the picture, and then the ones that are raised up are supposed to be the windows.
The windows. Okay, I see that. Very nice.
And so again, I replicated like all the outdoor seating that they had in the photo. And
yeah,
sadly enough, we can't
the outdoor seating is on
go
point.
we can't go under the pergola, so my seating is a little bit outside of it.
Oh man, but it's still even with that, it looks so good. It, the way you did the fencing in the front to go with that picture that we just saw, the seating area and the palm trees that you're planting on there, and you even did it. You even did the side entrance too, right over here, like in the picture, and it goes diagonal.
Yeah.
That's so good. Oh my gosh, I love that. And look at this. You stand right here. This looks amazing. I love this. I love this. I love this.
And if you looked at the photo, they had some kind of like edging. And so I did Benny style from his coffee house built with serendipity. He had these gates and then the boxes and then the gates and then the boxes. And so I kind of tried to recreate that interesting roofing pattern they had
I like that.
with items that we had.
Yeah, it's a good way to use more of the fencing, not in a fencing way, but more of a decorating kind of way, and then using the gates. It's a perfect way to do it. Perfect way to do it.
And again, like if you keep looking back at the photo, they had like a little garden area here with the bushes and stuff. So I recreated that. Like even down to the placement of the floor grates or whatever they're called in the game, they existed in the photo, the inspo photo, and so I kind of placed
Yeah,
them down the way that they had them.
I love that.
And
So
if you
much
come
detail,
around,
and that's what makes these builds like this, more realistic, more unique. It because you're taking in inspiration from real life. So because a lot of time it's really hard to come up and to do something this elaborate, but when you have a little bit of reference or a little inspiration, then you can do a lot. And I like how you're taking this to the next level. That's just, oh man. I love the staircasing. You did really good on this. Oh my goodness. I love just dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, and curving, come back up, and then one more turn. Oh,
and if
look
you
at
look
that.
this way, it's like perfect to look at the
Oh
lighthouse.
my goodness. What a view.
Dead on
What a
center,
view.
boom.
What a view for a restaurant. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, Noble Heart. Where's my VIP table? Where my
They're
VIP
all
table? Is that for me? It looks cold. Noble Heart. Noble Heart, how long is that been sitting out there?
too long.
All right, guys. So we're now on the roofing right over here. Look at this. Again, beautiful seating. If you saw that picture that we just posted it, up here, up here is your table. Ooh, I'll be right there. As you guys can see, beautiful way the way she's using all the new tables that we got during the Summer Sun update, complementing with the benches. Again, beautiful umbrellas.
And again, if you look at the inspiration photo, they had all this seating on the roof, and they even had the seating out here in front. So I literally just tried to recreate what I was seeing in the photo. So there's more seating here. And here's where I ran into the problem, because they had that beautiful roof, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to do the ramps. It's going to be awesome. This is literally max height.
Yeah.
The red is the max height. So I had to figure out a way to create another portion without
I
having to being able to build. So I used the wall, which isn't in the game yet, to enclose the pergolas to
wow, that's
kind of
actually
like
really
create
cool
a
design
roof.
though. Yeah, I like this. I like this design. Yeah, no, you're. I think a lot of us now, as we keep playing Dinkum, and we want to keep pushing Dinkum. I think you're with me and Benny and Sarah and all these other creators that we are running into a wall that is called height, James. A lot of the builds we want to do now, they require height. If not, they look wonky and too wide. And uh, not complaining, James, not complaining, but we are running into a problem that's called height. But no,
Big
you
fan,
actually
James.
did a really good job. So, and guys, that's something that she mentioned already before I did. But you see this item? It's called the wall. You can get that into dev commands, but it's not in the actual game yet. It's a wall that James been working on. He mentioned it a long time ago, but nothing has evolved from it, and he's still not added into the game. But it's a really cool item that I wish it was in the game so we can actually use a little more freely into incorporate into builds. But what she did by using the wall is she created more height. As she mentioned, we are max level in Dinkum, right here, right where I'm walking. So this is max level. So to create that little extra height, because if not, the build would look a little flat for her. It would not give you that extra height that you need, especially for this view down here, to give you that view like that. So it's really cool what she did, and it also looks really good with the way she did it with the pergola, because if the pergola now gives you this little roof frame, but without having the empty gap. So really great combination. I think she did a great job saving the build by using these items, and it came out perfect. I think it looks really great.
So yeah, that's the only thing. Like, huge fan, James. But if we could definitely get some more height on this, we could. I mean, literally, the sky would be the limit. We could do skyscrapers. We could do all kinds of stuff. But yeah, I ran into the height problem, and so that's kind of how I rectified it. And then if we come over to the left,
I like these
again,
little
you have
pillars
another.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like
you
this.
get you get a little seating area over here, and again, it gives you the view of like the lighthouse.
Look at these sitting areas, guys. Oh my goodness. This is really cool. It's just so well done. So well done. I like, and I know this is inspired by a real life picture, so you can feel it in many ways. Is the elaborate, the design, the different level, the different heights, and again, I will say, and I keep saying it in the island tours that we've done of this island, she's such a master when it comes to also high variation in her builds. Just one little step here, one lower here, and it's nice. You feel it as you're walking. It just feels fun to walk around her island. It's just all this elevation. Really nice, really well done. And the
So
lighthouse.
even if you come back here, there's more seating. So we have a whole row, and this is just because in the inspo photo, if you zoom in on it, it looks like there's a little behind with an umbrella, and I was like, oh, I could create a whole row of seating back there. So yeah, it's basically the whole thing is filled with seats where you can come and enjoy this restaurant.
I like this. Oh man. Okay, so how long did it took you to build this particular
It, it
restaurant
took
build?
me a week.
A week.
And a week for me is I play basically every night, and I play for multiple hours. So you're talking anywhere between 2 to 4 hours a night for a week. And then if I had a Saturday off, probably the whole day. Because, yeah, I don't just play for an hour or two at a time. I literally, if I have free time, I'm usually on Dinkum.
That's amazing. Yeah, you can tell you're like another Kent. A lot of time in
And
Dinkum. Oh my goodness. But
and
truly
props to
worth it.
I was going to say props to Noble Heart, because she came out and helped me dirt print, because I just got to a point where I was like, girl, if I have to dirt print one more thing, I'm going to lose my mind. Can you please come
Oh
help
my god.
me?
Noble
So she
Heart
helped.
to the rescue. Okay, Noble Heart, you redeem a lot of points. Master
She did.
printer. Master
She
dirt
did.
printer. All right. Noble Heart is telling me she
So
has a table for me. Where's my table?
so this is like my night lounge club area of the build. So we have another bar, and we have the built-in fire, and we have a little
Fireside
dance
table. That's
floor.
nice. Thank you,
Little
Noble
dance
Heart.
floor.
Oh, I love this. I love everything that you've done right there. The pergola with the flower, with a spectacular view. I know. Look at the ocean. Look at that front side. Look at that. Now we're at the beach. It's a little cool weather. We're early spring over here. So the fire pit is really nice. It keeps you nice and cozy up here. All right, this composition, this roofing is really well. And again, like you mentioned, all this is from what you saw in the picture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, and
it's
obviously, once you got to the roof, like this should have all been actual building roof, but because we don't really have the height, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to build the front so it looks like it has a roof, and then this, I was kind of inspired by Serendipity's hotel, where she had a whole thing on top.
okay.
So same thing, I just kind of built it out. But yeah, based on the photo, there was like a continuation of seating and this like a wall and like umbrellas behind it, so I tried to build that out.
I like
And
that.
the bar is just another variation of my tiki bar build, but slightly different so that it doesn't look so beachy.
Very cool. I really like how you're putting all your the tiki bar, all the tiki stalls together like that. It looks really nice. And just having just the one square separation, it makes it feel like from the front like it's so tight together. So it looks like there's no empty space. So I like that. I like this take a lot. And all your employees, very nice. Like that. Ooh, my
So
tab is
yeah,
compliment of the house.
oh snap, yeah, everything's free for Jersey.
Well,
No, I
I
didn't
guess
just
I
grab
gotta
the.
order more. I only ordered 2 coffees so far. Another coffee, please. Another coffee. Here comes Noble Heart. Gotta get, another cup of coffee. Oh my gosh, Riley! 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 How are you doing, Riley? Riley, this island. Oh my gosh, Riley. I can't explain. It's just overwhelming. All right, so we got our coffee. Thank you so much for my new cup of coffee. As you can see, we got it right here. Oh my goodness. You love the bar, Riley. Is amazing. Is now, Riley, I don't know if you came in. Let me show you one more time. Okay, guys, so this whole restaurant that we were working on is based on a picture that she sent me, and that was her inspiration. So I'm gonna pull it back up so you guys can see it now after we walked everything. What you guys can see, and it's right here. And as you guys can see, besides the roof part, because she ran out of height, and a lot of us are encountering that situation at this moment in Dinkum. We need to plan better, because I do this all the time lately, and then I'm like, oh, can't believe I ran out of height already. But look how beautiful this is. Like she mentioned before, if you look on the side, on the left side, on the corner, you see that little garden. You got the walkway. Do you see the little drains? She actually imitated that. You got your steps. You got the little side view. You got all the way in the front with the umbrella. So she did everything. She did everything. Even the palm trees, she planted the tall ones, the real big ones now, on the front, and then some of the normal size on the bottom. So the whole composition is really amazing right over here. So yeah, so that's the inspo that she took to create this amazing building that we see here today. All right, let's go find her. Where she's at.
I'm standing on the stairs, and so you can look across and see the lighthouse all lit up at night.
And like always, every area that we look on her island is truly amazing. When we backtrack and we see everything, the lighting, every time, the lighting is just phenomenal in this island. Like, truly spectacular. It's just, she has balance. Areas that need to be light up, they're light up. Areas that needs to be in a different mood, they're in a different mood. Like, this is the welcoming area of the restaurant, so normally they're very bright. So she got it bright over here, right? Oh my gosh, Shelly. He ignores me too, Riley. Sorry, guys. Sorry. You guys should know
My fault, guys.
that I'm super focused right now. Okay, let me see what I gotta go set up for a draw. I don't get back to my keyboard. Have a fantastic day, familia. He ignored me, Riley. Okay, what happened? Who did I ignore? What happened? Doxy Mom. Okay, Doxy Mom, welcome in. Hi, how you doing? Sorry, Doxy Mom. Okay, I'm just enjoying my coffee and chilling. Good day, Mr. Riley. Good. Just done lurking while getting some food. Enjoy your lurk, Riley. Okay, where did I ignore Ellie? Where did I ignore Ellie? Oh no. Way up here again. Make a U. Wait, Ellie. What did I ignore about Ellie? I can't find it. Islands to be distracted with. Okay, tell me, guys, what happened? Shelly, you got me into trouble. I don't see anything that I miss. What did I miss? Why are you calling me out like this? We're messing with you, Jersey. Oh, don't scare me like that. I really thought that I missed something. I leave for an hour to go to an appointment, and Jersey starts digressing and ignoring his chat. No, I thought I've been doing pretty good. I thought I was doing good. Yeah, I did miss a couple people. Doxy Mom, I'm sorry. Welcome in. Ellie, just don't scare me like that, people.
My fault, guys. I had him distracted.
I'm being completely, utterly in awe with this island. Well, just in case, guys, thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining us on this tour today. Thank you so much for being here. We're once again with the amazing Celestina. Also, her, I can never say her username in YouTube right. What is it? No. What is your username in the YouTube, in the chat?
It might be my last name, so T.
TMR
Marsilio, which
TMR Garciglio?
Marsilio.
Marsiglio.
Marsilio.
Marsiglio. Okay, that's why I call it Celestina, because the other one is a little hard. But if you see her username, TM Marsiglio. Marsiglio. That's her. That if you ever see her on chat, that's her. That's Celestina. That's the creator of this island. So this is definitely part 3. We're gonna be back for part 4. Don't panic. Most are super important. Comment. Okay, guys. So we were talking about the light. The light is really well done. And another great thing that I want to walk. Rob, see, guys, I'm welcoming people in. Robert, welcome in. How are you doing, Robert? We're gonna walk the outer side because she made this beautiful walkway, as you can see. All the floor lights illuminating this beautifully. Okay, I give up. Wait. Cough, cough, cough. Cough, cough. Wait.
I think it's someone trying to get your attention.
Wait, Riley. What happened with Riley now? What? I don't see anything that I'm missing. Riley, did I miss something you said? Or is Riley messing with me too now? All right. Okay, so another beautiful thing, guys, I want you to look. The way this is just planted right over here, very beautiful. Again, you got your flower box, sand, palm tree, and it keeps going. Now, this one that I'm standing in front of her, this is also being planted by Look Up from the Cough Cough. We're messing with you, Jersey. I saw that. I saw what Shelly wrote. I leave for 1 hour to go to an appointment, and Jersey starts digressing and ignoring his chat. Okay. Yeah, no, I read those. You guys just messing with me. Okay. All right. So this one right here, guys, this you can get this, but this is through placeable item ID as well, I believe. So that's how she got this one's planted over here. But very pretty design. Now, so if you don't use placeable ID, that's completely fine. You can take this idea and just plant something else here in that particular spot to make this beautiful illusion. And again, it's just a beautiful walkway, as you can see, all the way around. And it looks like we got more going on. We're going a whole different market, but we're not gonna go back there today, guys, because we just made it to the 3-hour mark. And island tours, live island tours, I do try to keep it in the 3-hour range, just to make it a nice number. We're gonna be back, so I'm gonna stand right here, and say our goodbyes. And say our goodbyes. I think this has been amazing. What an amazing island. Okay, so how much more there is to see? Because we made it.
The question.
Oh wait, no, don't look. Guys, you didn't see the map. I should have not opened the map. There was something beautiful there. Darn it. I should have not opened the map. Don't look at the stream. Well, look at the stream, but don't look when I open the map. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it.
I would say
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. We have probably about another 20%. But again, my intention right now is I'm feeling very inspired. So I intend to keep building. And most of what we saw today, like the restaurant, the little resort condo area from Serendipity, the lighthouse was new, the pirate was new, the wedding venue was new, the rock mountain was new. So a lot of that stuff was all new that I built.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. So
we have about 20% plus whatever I build that's new.
That was new. Okay, so we're definitely gonna be back. Most likely we'll be back sometime in January. So after the stream, I'm gonna talk with Celestina so we can plan the next day that we're gonna be back over here, to see the next thing. I mean, it's 20%. I wonder if could I get it all? No, I don't know if I want to risk it. So I don't want to rush it, because then I have to leave. No, let's not rush it. I don't want to rush islands like this. I feel better. We have a good ending. We ended with the restaurant. We're gonna pick it right back up and go with part 4 on the next time. So most likely sometime in January, we're gonna get together and go on the next one. Now, Riley, I saw your DM. I will fix that. If it's the one you sent me this morning, I will get that fixed right after this little stream. I tried to do it early this morning, but I was getting this ready, so I'll set that up. All right, guys. Cozy Joe. I'm sorry, I'm late. Cozy Joe, you need to rewatch this one. You need to rewatch it. Just put it in the background, watch it, peek at it, because it's gonna be amazing what you see throughout this island. All right, so I want to say a big thank you to Celestina and Noble Heart for guiding us in this amazing tour, to letting me explore and talk about everything that I like to talk about when it comes to details and designing and all that. Amazing. She already got the title Master Designer, Master Decorator, Master of everything. Amazing everything that she's done. I'm gonna let Celestina say goodbye to you guys in the chat.
Goodbye to everyone. Thank you again for coming on this journey with me. Again, the community inspires me so much, and hopefully I in turn can inspire you. But you'll see everybody is present in my builds. A little bit of you all is sprinkled in, and I love the game. I'm so glad that James brought this into all of our lives in the community. And again, Serendipity, hit me up because I want to do a hotel build, and if you want to do a collab, we can hang out and make that happen.
All right, look at that. Look at that. And Noble Heart, you got the floor now. Noble Heart, you got the floor. Noble Heart,
well,
come on.
She's only on messaging, right? She's not
I know
voice.
that's the whole point. She's supposed to write something. She's supposed to get it. Noble Heart, write something. And letting you say goodbye to chat. You were here, holding your fish almost the whole time. Almost the whole time. Look at her. Look at her holding her fish. She loves her
she
fish.
Was holding it.
Look at that. The fish is telling you, I need water. It needs to breathe. But Noble Heart is just holding it there. I love my sister so much, and I love you all. Aw, Noble Heart. Thank you so much. Okay, so Noble Heart, don't hang up. I'll be right back. Go. We still need to take a screenshot and talk a little bit more off stream, but I'll be right back. Let me do this and that. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. What a way to in a way almost getting ready to end the year, right? 2024 just around the corner, and we're ending with Dinkum. Not today. Tomorrow will be the last. Tomorrow will be the last Dinkum stream of the year. Can you believe that? And it's gonna be with the one and only Riley KS Gaming. I do have something wrong in my title. I think that was Riley was saying. We're actually gonna be building a museum, so I'm gonna fix that little title mishap that I did. But we're gonna be building, and tomorrow will be our last Dinkum stream of 2023. We're gonna be closing it with the one and only Riley. And guess what? We're gonna be opening our first Dinkum stream with the one and only Shelly Marie. So that, it's gonna be exciting time. But I can't believe it. 2023 is almost over. What a way to do the last tour of Dinkum as a live series of Dinkum with this amazing island, to come back in 2024 and do part 4 of this island. We also have the big one, part 6. Hopefully, according to Ken, could be the last part of that island, because he's already been working on the big one too. So that's another island that we're gonna start touring every month. So amazing things, and I cannot emphasize how amazing was this island. If you never seen her previous work of the previous islands, you need to see it. It's gonna be amazing. That city core element of what she's done. I've been highlighting some of the stuff that people are requesting, but it's been an amazing journey to go through her eyes, hear her voice, hear her explanation, where she's getting the inspiration from not just me, but other amazing content creators are there, and all their just amazing ideas. And now she's using real life reference to create her own designs. And that's what I'm saying. It's an amazing how people just keep evolving and their skill keeps getting better, and how much with the passion and love that you have for a game, how far can you go? And this is an example of right here of how amazing a person can develop something and create something so wonderful and amazing like this for everyone to enjoy. And that's the other great thing about it, is to bring you joy, to bring you inspiration. And hopefully she's done that today. She's done it to me. I know she's done that to so many others that I see in chat here today. So hopefully we'll start seeing more amazing creation from you guys, and just to see it, and maybe we'll showcase it and we'll go from there. But once again, the last live island tour of the year, and I truly could not ask for a better island to close out the year when it comes to island tours of Dinkum as a live stream. This is truly one of magnificent island. I'm telling you, my my face hurts. It's from the joy and the smiling that I had, that it was just seeing everything, and it's beyond anything that I could ever expect it. And I can't wait for the next part, because the hints that she has given me, they're gonna be amazing, right? Okay, so tomorrow, last Dinkum stream of the year. Riley Kings Gaming, come by, don't miss it. Me and Riley always have fun. They're always amazing. We always laugh. And we're gonna be building a museum. One of my favorite things to do. I've come up with another museum build that I wanted to be very special for Riley, to complement that beautiful bandstand that we did not too long ago. So if you guys are looking for more inspiration, come on by, stop by, do double lurking, watch her stream, watch my stream, hit likes on both sections. Let's just have fun to end the year in 2023. And then, of course, on Friday, we'll do our last DDV stream of the year as well. So we're closing out the year. And that's all I have for now. Thank you, everybody. I want to say Elizabeth, thank you so much for being here. Rebecca, Fiona, Sneak, Riley, Mr. Honey, Shelly Marie, Janet, Pink Dallas, Fiona, Noble Heart, of course, Cozy Joe, I'm glad that you slept and feeling better. Thank you so much. And Cozy Joe, thank you for your messages last night. Really appreciate it. Serendipity, you were such a social inspiration for Celestina this time around. It's amazing what you're doing and how you're inspiring so many people as well. So round of applause for Serendipity for her inspirations that she's providing for the community. Truly amazing. And let's see who else. Ellie Jelly, of course, she was here. And the one and only, the king of helipad himself, Offended Kame was here. Minx was here. Rebecca, Robert, thank you so much for being here. Let's see who else we had that stopped by. Sherry Cola, thank you so much for being here. April had to go get ready for her own stuff. I say, April, thank you so much for being here as well. Doxy Mom, thank you so much for being here. Ranch, thank you so much for being here. Flo as well was here. Suzanne, the one and only, the mom of Celestina and Noble Heart, thank you so much for being here. And I hope that your daughter made you so proud today, because she has made us all proud. It's amazing the work that she's done, and it's amazing. Now Suzanne, now you gotta play with your daughter. You gotta say that you did a build. Just print something. You say, I did that. Just say that. And all of that. Let's see. Janet, thank you so much for being here. Januki was here. Mistyville was here. And Benny. And if I keep going, Jarwin and so many other. I don't want to call out everybody, but thank you all, everybody, for being here. That's all I have. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like on your way out. Subscribe if you want to see more videos or live stream. And I'll see you next time, guys. All right, guys. See you later. Bye. And one more time, like always, we do a little outro for the last few comments that I missed. And to say goodbye one more time, because I know you guys love it. 41 people were waiting still because they know this is tradition, right? Tradition. Lily Night Gaming for sure. Let's team up 2024. Let's make it happen. I will love that. Suzanne, I'm so happy that you love the behind the scenes information, hearing your daughter explaining her process, her creations, it's truly amazing. It truly is. I can't emphasize this enough. It's truly amazing what she's done, what she has created, and the steps that she's taken to be this amazing, amazing creator. You know, the way she's developing her island is so unique. It's one of a kind, and it's just stunning. The detail is absolutely stunning, and I'm so glad that you were here listening to your daughter explaining her process, her behind the scene, and how much work and love and passion she has, and how many people she's inspiring today. Because this is only the tip of the iceberg that she's been able to inspire. This video will continue and will inspire many others to come, and many others to come. So what your daughter did today is truly a special moment in Dinkum history, and it's just one of those things. So I'm so grateful that you were here and you took part of it. And that's it. Happy, guys, please get ready for the new year. Let's be safe. Let's be responsible, right? Let's just take it fun, make it happen, play games, do this, but always be safe, okay? All right? Keep me posted with everything that you do. Post everything on the Discord. Anything that you build, anything you decorate in any game. We want to see it all. I want to see it all. And I always want to be inspired by you to continue to create, to continue to decorate, and to continue to build. All right, guys. That's it. That's all I have for now. All right, guys. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Bye. All right, okay. Wait a minute. Flo is making empanadillas tonight. Flo, where's mine? Are you sending it by mail? You know, next day, air, real quick, same day. You know, send them my way. Which ones are you making? Oh my gosh, send me a picture. Now I want empanadillas. Oh my goodness, Flo, bringing me out. My goodness, Flo. Empanadillas. That sounds good. Now I want some. Darn it. Ooh, beef. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I come in at the end. I hope you had a good stream. Naomi, welcome in, and goodbye, Naomi. Yes, we're in the end. We're in the second outro. People keep bringing me back in. I'm trying to say goodbye. People bring me back in. Like Flo saying she's going to make empanadillas tonight. Oh my goodness. Now she's making me hungry. I'm with you, Mr. Honey. Okay, all right. Fiona, Flo, Naomi, Mr. Honey, Rebecca, and all of you. Love you all. Okay, this is it officially. Don't bring me back out, okay? We're done. Celestina's waiting for me. She's waiting. It's like, come on, Jersey. We need to discuss our next tour date. Right? Okay. Now, we're done.